Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I am Mike. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but Jay is running late. I know. I can't believe it either. It's the first time today that that's happened. But here we are. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it that? No, I'm not late. You're late, Jake. You're late. Unless you meant what I said after I said that. It's fine. Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we missed you guys, man. It's been 2 weeks. I think it's been over 2 weeks. It's been since no, we did a Patreon stream the day before Halloween, and I think it's been even longer since we've been live with you guys. So I'm glad that you guys are still here. There's a lot of better stuff on the internet to take your time with and appreciate, and even stuff that doesn't include people taking their clothes off for money or farting in jars and selling them. But we are somewhere beneath people who fart in jars and sell them. Here they are, and we're about here. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. It's going to be a fun one. I know it's Tuesday, and there's basketball on. Kentucky plays Duke tonight. Leave it to me to do a live stream when Kentucky's playing Duke. But a bunch of stuff's been going on. Jay's had COVID. Schedules have been totally messed up. So, yeah, that happens, you know. What are you going to do? You can't have it all in this crazy world that's been going on. But I hope you guys had a good Halloween. I hope you guys are having a good November. And how the hell's it going? What's up, Egg Shim? What's up, Mike Parton, Dylan, Clinton, Stacy, Dean Cream Twins? What's up, Rhino, and Bradley, and Blu-ray, and Matt? And Ads and Luke, how's it going, fellers? Lots of movie news to talk about. We didn't have a topic for the stream tonight because there's so much movie news to get to. There's good things that happen. There's bad things that happen. There's stupid things that happen. There's things that people lied about that didn't actually happen. Dan Snyder, and like all sorts of stuff like that. So it's gonna be a fun night. I can't wait to hang out with you guys. I've missed you. And cheers, and welcome back to the factory. That's what I say. That's what I say to my wife in the bedroom when she walks in. I say, welcome to the factory. And then I say, I can't say what I want to say for the first few minutes because that's just how things work. Tim, thank you, buddies. Loomis isn't here yet. Loomis is late. And you think that I'm the one that drinks too much and sleeps with dead dad's daughters while investigating their death. But I'm here. And I'm ready to have a bullet maker with you. I can't even say it. I forgot what it was. A shadow maker. 5,000 whiskey drops. You know what's crazy is that when we were at the meetup, someone bought a shot of whiskey. And I'm a fancy boy now. All right. I moved up in the world. I don't drink rock gut whiskey anymore. Okay. Proud of that. Took a long time. Did a lot of damage to my body doing that over the years. But this was rock gut whiskey. And I did that shot. And I paid for it the next day. And still am. Currently, I can still taste it in my loins. Well, look at this morose mother effer right here. Hi.
What's up?
So nice of you to join us.
Yeah, I was doing another blow-vid test.
Oh, yeah? Is it, are you pregnant?
Big time. Holy shit. It's going to be twins.
Do you still have it? Are you still?
Hell yeah, dude. That T thing where it goes like up to T and then the control is like super fucking solid.
Oh wow. But
I still haven't got my sense of smell or taste back. Like I farted today and I thought I smelled it and then it wasn't. But no, it's so weird, dude. Like honest to God, like there'll be like little things I'll pick up where I can kind of smell it, like an air freshener. If I put my face right in it and basically like blow it in my face, like I can be like, it's almost pumpkin. But I can't taste anything.
Yeah, can you taste the fizzies of the soda pop?
Yeah, you know what it is. It just there's no flavor to it.
Oh yeah, well
I would be the greatest pussy eater of all time right now if I did that. I ain't gay though. I don't eat pussy.
Hey, some of us like the way it tastes, all right? I don't know what you're dealing with.
Only gay guys. No, yeah.
Oh,
dude, I swear to God, like I've been like, this is like day 8 of COVID for me, and I feel like I've been on like obviously I missed whatever that shit is they give you when you go on COVID the first time, like it's supposed to like decrease the symptoms of it. I didn't get that because I didn't Paxlovid I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah, if it's COVID. Paxlovid.
Yeah. I didn't get that. So I'm already, because I was already out of the window. Like you have to get it within the 5 days of getting symptoms. So I was like, it's too late. So I've just been doing home remedy care. But dude, I've been on doped up on so much shit. I feel like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. He's like, there is a concept of a J. Jones. More like an abstraction.
What are you doing? You doing NyQuil, Dayquil?
Yeah, all of it. a Theraflu, Dayquil, NyQuil, in between Quill, Peter Quill. I'm doing all the quills. Yeah, dude, I literally do them all. I did everything. Yeah, and then and then April's been giving me like zinc pills. I think she's trying to kill me. I don't even know what I'm taking anymore. Like I can't taste anything. She's just like saying, "Put this on your tongue and let it dissolve."
You're like Beavis and Beavis about to do America on the plane. He's like, "Give it to me."
Yeah, whatever. Like she's like, "Put this on your tongue and let it dissolve." It could literally be arsenic, and I wouldn't know because I can't taste it.
Well, now it's documented. If you die, we all know who did it.
And she's like, "Take these vitamin C, these gummy C's, these vitamin C's." I was like, is this really gummies? She says there.
I'm gonna use that to come over and kill you, and then they'll think it was her because I'm like, I got proof.
That's fine. I don't got nothing to anyway. You ain't go get nothing.
You feel a little bit better though, right?
No, I mean, like as far like it's just mainly like I'm like tired, but and then like the loss of smell and taste, which literally happened yesterday. And other than that, it's been fine.
Said, Jay, you need penicillin.
I've already had that. It's not working. It's just messy. It's just messy. It doesn't work.
Jay was like, I can't taste anything. I was like, prove it.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, I'd be the most popular guy in the jail block right now. The most popular gal in cell block C. No, but you know what it is yeah, it was like the day before yesterday. Yesterday and the day before, right before I lost my sense of, dude, I felt like I was going for a record in Guinness. Like I kept sneezing. Like I wouldn't stop sneezing. Like it was like 100 fucking times. And then all of a sudden it was like the last sneeze, it knocked my fucking sense taste and smell out of my head. It just went away. Like it disappeared.
You felt it leave your body?
I thought, it was like losing the force or something.
Something has gone from you.
It just left.
In time, we'll find out more.
Now I feel like fucking Captain Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean. He's like, all the food turns to ash in our mouth.
That sucks, man. I'm not sick, but dude, I woke up yesterday, and since then I've had this insane bloating. Like I look like Elon Musk right now. Like I don't know what's good. It's scary, dude, because when you Google it, of course, it's like
with clothes on or off.
Both. Yeah, my stomach is like hard as a rock,
hot.
and it's like swollen, dude. I look so pregnant right now. Why do you think I'm wearing a hoodie? This is awful. It feels terrible. I don't know what's going on. I hope I don't die. It's too soon, but we'll figure it out. It'll be all right.
Well, yeah. I was hoping it was just flu for me, but no. I mean, April's out cheating on me and got fucking COVID, brought it home. God damn it!
I heard it was the same thing. I heard there was no difference. That's
what
they told me. Okay.
Jeez Louise. I kind of got like unfairly mad at her for no reason. I was like, well, if you had gone to Scarefest without me, it would never happen. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, you're the one that told me that someone got reported that they had COVID. And then what? You come home with your sloozy booty, just like walking through the door, bringing your sickness in here. And then I get sick. I could die. And then she's like, you're not going to die. I was like, you don't tell me my business. There's a 1% chance I might die.
Reminds me of Van Wilder when he's like I don't want little Timmy to have problems one day because mommy went slumming one night.
I was trying to think of that line and I couldn't think of it, but no, the first symptom, the hot and cold shit, dude, that was the worst I've ever been hit. Like other than when I took the vaccine like 3 years ago, which I never taken it since then because I was only gonna do it once, but no, that fucked me up. That COVID shot made me like really sick, but that's exactly what it was like 3 or 4 days ago, but it was like 100 times worse than that, dude. I felt like for 1 second I was Jim Carrey in the back of that rhino in When Nature Calls when he takes off his underwear and he's squeegeeing it out because I was hot as fuck. And then the next second, dude, I was Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining, freezing. it was like, dude, it was extremes. And I couldn't go to the doctor because they was like, well, let's go to the doctor. I was like, I can't fucking move. I can't move. Like I couldn't move. I get up, dude.
You must bring him.
I got up and I felt like I drank a bottle of bourbon. Like I would like walk sideways and shit. I was like, I can't go to
your
the doctor.
Camera focus is making me feel like I have COVID. It's going crazy.
Yeah, I know
tonight.
that's what it feels like. That's a visual representation of what it feels like when you can't taste or smell anything.
it's
just
literally
blurry.
Like,
the world is
it's
blurry.
like the ring. It's not picking up your life force anymore because it's partly gone. Well, I'm glad. Congratulations to get you survived it. You officially survived it. And first time. Jay's never had it before. He thought he was better than the rest of us. I actually gave it to him on purpose.
Yeah, it was like the first time you have sex with a woman. I was like, what is that? Oh, that feels good. That feels good.
I mean, technically, you could have given it to her because you were over here. I mean, we had allergies.
No, well,
you
I
know?
think it might have been. I mean, it could have been anywhere. I mean, we could have been at well, we had that meetup at Scarefest.
Yeah, because I guess it takes 2 weeks, right? It takes 2 weeks to show up.
Takes 2 weeks, yeah. This is what they say.
It takes 2 weeks to show up. Did we miss anything else while we were gone? I can't remember. Did anything happen in the world? I don't think it did. I think it was pretty quiet.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I think it was pretty quiet all around. No big
I don't
news.
remember anything happening.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice quiet 2 weeks. You know what I mean? We did dude, we went to see Titus the other night. You know Titus, the show? Titus?
Oh yeah, the comedian.
Yeah, Kate and I went and saw him. No, I know. Yeah, I know Tony Todd died. I was making a joke about politics that we're not going to talk about any of that stuff. Obviously, I promise this is this place that comes up. I was making a joke about that.
I've literally got my fill of it. I've got like you can't go on anywhere, any social media website, and not fucking see something. Yeah, like I was on a comic book fucking website and I saw something about it. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? I was on a porn site and then it fucking popped up as an advertisement. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, you go on the internet, you're like, wow, the sun's shining, and someone's like, what's that supposed to be? What's that? You don't care?
I was in the middle of a FAP and I'm in like, I've got COVID, and it's like, where are your political money points going? I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I like that Jared Leto could go spend 2 weeks on a desert on some trip and not even know COVID's existing. But if you go on the internet and say anything about anything, it's not directly related to the politics. Someone's like, yeah, well, did you know the country's on fire? Like, no, I didn't. I was catching myself.
It's so fucking, dude. I'm glad it's over because like I'm just done fucking seeing it. I'm done talking about it. I don't even want to like look at politicians' faces.
We can all agree that at least the commercials are over with, right? And they're going to take the signs out of the yards, right? That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. That feels good. We can agree on that, right? We don't have to watch any more stupid advertisements, whatever happens.
And now, thank God, I can drink Bud Light again in public. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. And men are allowed to be men again. I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, but Titus was great, dude. Like, it was cool. We've never been there. We went to a comedy club, Lexington. What's it called? Comedy Off Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
I've never gone. I'm glad that you had COVID before because I definitely got COVID while I was there because, dude, it is small. It's packed. Like, you're like sardines in that motherfucker. You'd hate it. You would fucking hate it. Like, you're at a table this big with 2 other people, like, up against you. And, like, everyone's laughing. I'm like, and, like, it's like an outbreak when you can see that guy cough and you see the spittle go out of his mouth and into other. I felt that. But Titus was hilarious, man. It was cool. I've never known this, dude. When they, some of the comedians, when they travel around to different stuff, like he brought a laptop up on stage with him and put it on this little stool, and he was like, so I'm working on my new special. He was like, so that they'll go around and they'll tour, and he was throwing out a bunch of different jokes and trying them out.
He was workshopping his ideas.
Yeah, he was like, I know what you're thinking right now. I was like, did I just pay to watch this motherfucker?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, tell us a joke, you piece of shit.
One lady kept reading his computer while I was doing. He's like, stop reading it. He's like, you know the punchline before I do it. But he was really good. He was funny. I liked him a lot. Hey,
look, guys, I'm Eminem.
Say careful. That could mean a lot of different things. I hear.
What did you
so could that. Well, when you're covering your camera, dude, you're doing like.
If I was doing that motion, yeah, it just means hello. It's a stiff hello.
Not this America, buddy.
Well, that would piss me off if I did do a comedy show and they were like just reading a bunch of jokes and trying them out. I'm like, this is fucking dumb.
Well, so you couldn't tell. Like, you couldn't tell. Like, he wasn't like stopping and looking at it or anything like that. Like, he played it off perfectly, but he was using it for himself. But it didn't take away from the show. It was cool because you got to see jokes that when the Netflix special or whatever comes out, nobody will see. And it was pretty neat. And sometimes he would make a joke and they wouldn't get the response he wanted. He goes, "All right, I'll work on that one. I'll work on that one."
Yeah, but I think I know what you're talking about. If like the tables are really close together and then you're like basically shoulder to shoulder with everybody, and then like the stage is like a little bit above the ground where he's looking down, but it's not like that far off the ground. Yeah, dude, that's literally I can't like an octagon
right here. Yeah, they're right in front of him. I mean, he walked to the stage. He walked right behind me on like the path. It's like a tiny. I wanted to. I didn't know, but it's like Rocky's restaurant in Rocky 6. It's packed in tight there, and then the stage is maybe a foot tall, and he's like up against the wall doing it. Like I could not do. That's what I told Katie. I was like, I could never do this, dude, because everyone's so close to your face. Oh my god,
I couldn't be an audience member because I feel like the Joker. You know, like ha 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 ha. I start doing that like weird laugh. Like if nobody laughed, I feel like he was like nobody would laugh. I would feel like I gotta laugh, and then I would do an awkward laugh, and he'd be like, "Don't give me any favors." Like, all right, I'm leaving. That's fine.
Dude, they gave some people in the audience shit because like they would make political jokes, and one guy like was getting offended. He's like, sir, he's like, I can tell that you're pissed off. He's like, just laugh. He's like, it's okay, it's all right. And then but the annoying part wasn't that. The annoying part was the people in there who thought this shit, who have a main character syndrome, who thought it was about them. There was no hecklers, but this dude behind me thought he was so funny, dude. He would go, I'll say, I'll fucking say, like after every time. I was like, oh my god, dude, like stop, like we're not here to listen to you. But other than that, it was great.
Yeah, it sounds like not a fun show.
It was fun because he was funny. I would not go back there unless it was. Do not go there unless it's somebody you really want to see. Like Tom Green was there. I'd love to go see Tom Green.
Well, I don't want to go to those kind of places because I feel like it opens you up to be like, which I mean, some people get off on doing that, but like it opens you up to be made fun of by the comedian because you're that close.
Yeah.
Like some comedians like do that shit.
And the opener was, she was like pointing out people next to her and like saying shit about it. And I was like, no, see, and you don't know where your seat's going to be because they're assigned seats and you buy the tickets. You might be in the front row right in front of them. So it's like, I'm never going. I'm never going.
That's why I don't want to do it. That's why, but because I feel like I do a preemptive fuck you before they even looked at me. I was like, I'm just doing that. Yeah. There's like, that was a preemptive fuck you before. Just don't do it. I want to enjoy this.
Just go ahead and write it down on a note.
So I was like, yeah, I was just like trying to make eye contact. Like, don't. Like, don't. I have a fragile ego and no self-confidence. Don't do it.
That's my biggest fear, dude. That's why I never wanted to go there before, is because we've all seen the Nutty Professor and we see what happens to the Nutty Professor when he goes there. Chris Rock makes fun of him and calls him
dude, he's like, imagine you thought you looked good and you're out with your girl or whatever and you're having a good time, you're kind of tipsy and everything's going great, and it's like 30 minutes into the show and you're like, oh man, this is so great. And then he makes one joke and it's directed at you, but you don't know it's directed at you because you were like looking away or something. And the guy's like, I never thought I'd see the floats in real life from Batman 1989. Those big fat floats that are up in the sky until I met this gentleman right here in the front. What's your name, sir? And then you're like, huh? And then you turn around with me? You call me fat? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd be like, well, I'll be trying to lose weight, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave. And he's like, oh, don't leave, buddy. Come on. I'm just having fun with you. I'm busting your balls. See, that makes it even worse when they have to get down on your level like that. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that would be awful. Or like they look at your wife and they're like, I bet he's like terrible in bed. And then she has to answer honestly. So she says yes. And then everyone knows.
I'd be like, excuse me. I don't let my woman talk. You're in the South here, buddy. Go back up north, you dumb shit. Man.
Oh, sorry. It was Dave Chappelle. But Dave Chappelle was doing Chris Rock. So don't hit me with this. Hey, they don't all look the same. Like, I understand. I'm just saying.
I think that, but there are certain comedians that you go to that you know they're going to make fun of you. Like, it's just like certain comedians that are roast comedians and they just do it.
That's probably why they do assign seats, because nobody wants to sit in the fucking front. You know,
some of them like it. Like some people go to those. They want to get roasted.
Yeah, like you stand up and you're like, you do Al Pacino. You're like, I'm a sadist. Get to me.
It's like, I'm a fan of man.
Oh, shit balls. What's up, Mike Party? Says great to see you guys. I hope you're feeling better, Jay.
I'm not, but nice to see you, Michael. It's nice to see you.
Deed Cream Twins. Wham is back in me. What a fun and unifying past week it was.
I know it,
right?
Dude.
Right?
I felt like, I swear to God, like even though I'm feeling really bad, I went outside and I swear, just I could hear it on the winds, a kumbaya melody just drifting, and I'm like, the country is together once more.
It felt that way. I made the mistake. I made the mistake of putting out a tweet. They call them tweets.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah, our next Secretary of State who owns the thing. No, that's not what I meant to say. It's X. It's X. It's called X. I put out something that was like, hey, we gotta live together, guys. We gotta live together. So let's not be, killing each other in the streets over old politicians in suits. And that was a mistake, Jay. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just stayed home.
Usually I wouldn't have said anything either, but I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with that statement. But here's the thing. I have seen this weird fucking trend going on, which I don't understand it. Why are you going to leave your husband or your wife or whatever because of who they fucking voted for? You weirdo Willie. You weirdo Willie. You are fucking cuckoo Cocoa Puffs. And that has nothing to do with the politician you voted for. You're already fucking crazy. That guy that you're leaving just cut off 300 pounds of stupid from him. That guy his life is saved. You've done that man a favor, or woman. But I just read an article today. I think the Huffington Post put it out, and it was something like this girl is going to cancel Thanksgiving and Christmas because of who their family voted for. And I'm like, they're just going to have it without you, Margaret, and you're not going to be invited.
I don't get it, man.
It's like, okay, big fucking deal. Okay, mom's not fucking wrapping Christmas presents. Well, I guess we'll just go to Amazon and get what we want.
As Gary B says, Pass Ross! Ross.
But yeah, it is. It's just crazy, dude. I don't know. That's why, I swear to the last two elections, it's just fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, there's gonna be another person in 4 years. We're all gonna be fucked again. It doesn't matter. Michael Barton, I hope Warner Brothers isn't just gonna be making new Batman games. I hope we're still getting that Wonder Woman game, also a Superman, Flash, and Green Lantern game. Give it to me because I want it.
Well, I think you're talking. I don't know if you're talking about Rocksteady, because what's going on with Rocksteady, from what I understand, is that I know that they recently released Arkham Shadow for VR, which apparently it's amazing. But we all saw the disaster of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is absolutely, it fucking tanked. It was one of the worst games ever put out, period, and it cost them an arm and a leg to produce it for some fucking reason. And then I think the rumor is that Rocksteady is going to go back to their roots and make another Arkham game. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'd like to see another Arkham game. Batman, that's printed money. That's easy money. But I would like to see a Superman game. I think out of all of those, I think a Superman game would be fucking awesome. But honestly, if they're making a new Batman game, or just if they're going to do 3 more Batman games, like a new Arkham trilogy, I'm down with that. I can live with that.
Demon said, bro, Jay is a vape machine now. I am a vet machine.
Well, listen, dude, it's also, I am, but it's also because where I can't smell or taste anything, I'm constantly doing it, in hopes that it'll trigger, I don't know, there it is.
Oh, you can't even taste your vape. I never thought.
No,
about
I can't taste it, but every once in a while, I sometimes blow it out through my nose, and I'm like, it's again, it's like a fart whisper, in the memory banks, that it's there. I can almost see it, but then it's gone.
That's weird. One night I was dating this girl, and we took some pills and didn't know what they were. I was very young, very stupid. And what they did to me was awful. We went over to people's house and we were watching the movie Blow with Johnny Depp, right? And all of a sudden I'm sitting there in this room with 4 people. I was very uncomfortable all the time. I didn't like these people at all. And he said something. He was like, hey, where's the stuff going? That's not Johnny Depp, but obviously, and it just locked in my brain. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden my brain did nothing but go, where's the stuff going? Where's the stuff going? Where's the stuff going? Where's the stuff going? And I literally fucking about lost my mind. And then the next day I woke up, took a drink of soda, and the carbonation and liquid separated in my mouth. I couldn't taste soda anymore. I could only taste it over here was the wet stuff, and over here was the bubbles. And it was that way for 3 weeks. And the moral of the story is you just shouldn't take medicine that you're not prescribed by a doctor. Okay?
See, I sometimes stuff my nose in that shit just so I can smell it.
It's Sprite. I don't think it.
Lemon. I was on Reddit. They said that one of the things they say to do is smell lemon or something for 15 seconds a day, and it's lemon lime. But I can only kind of smell it.
You're like, oh, is it the LeBron mix? It's no, it's shit. It's still gone. Like Bart said, I think Arkham Shadow was that great. I did not think Arkham Shadow was that great.
Oh. Okay, negative panties. Coming in here with your negative panties.
I didn't play it. I can't speak. Did you see they have an Oculus Batman game coming out? It's the Shadow Master or some shit like that.
Don't tell Michael. No, I'm kidding. I don't want you to be for real. I'm literally kidding. I don't know. I haven't played it. I don't have a VR, so.
The commercial is pretty funny because it's too fat to go to the gym, do Oculus at home. And then it was too fat to be Batman, do Batman at home. I was like, damn, this is a really mean commercial. Friday the 14th says, hey, Jay, my wife told me to tell you to fix your clock. LOL, glad you feel better.
Well, thank you. I would say fix your name because you're obviously wrong. It's the 13th. You're a day late, sir.
It's daylight saving times, bitch.
Fuck, it is. I haven't been in this room for over 100 years.
I don't have a schedule. It's not my problem.
Well, no, I haven't been in here. We haven't streamed or done anything. So I was like, I have no reason to come in here except that I do sometimes come in here and look at the toys on the wall.
I'd ask you if it smelled musty when you came inside, but that's what she said. But you can't smell anything. So.
I can't smell shit. Yeah.
It's fine.
I can literally be sitting next to Courtney Love on a fucking airplane in the middle of July and not smell her melting coochie.
Cole Totten, what's up, boys? Mike, have you seen Time Cut on Netflix? I have not seen it yet. It's a slash movie, right? I don't even know about the trailer. I'm missing on that one. I didn't know it was out. I thought it was coming out later.
Colton,
I have not.
You Fortnite playing son of a bitch. I seen you on the internets playing that Fortnite, son. Late at night.
That's why you gotta hide your gamer tag so Jay doesn't know what you're playing.
No, I've hid mine, so he doesn't know what I'm doing.
I see you pop on sometimes. I'm
no,
like,
that's
I'll
not,
judge
no,
you.
that's
I'll be
not,
like, it's 2 a.m. Why are you?
That's not me. That's April. I swear to God, I'm on PlayStation.
Oh, what is she doing?
Probably looking for a new man upgrade since I can't smell or taste anything.
Adult Finder Xbox. Gary B, Art the Cloud was supposed to be coming to a video game system near you next year. Well, I hope it's not too near me. Yeah, but what kind of games are going to be? That's the question mark.
Probably an asymmetrical game.
Yeah, or an arcade game, which that new Halloween arcade game is pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's fun if you like that stuff.
It's a lie. Everything you said is a lie.
I enjoy
You're fake news.
We're Robin Barker. In the honor of the amazing legendary Tony Todd, would you both tell us about the first time you saw Candyman and your initial reaction to the film?
Yeah,
we lost Tony Todd this week. I don't know if
I know it sucks. It was dude. I literally April told me, I was like, "What the fuck happened? Holy shit, that's crazy." Yeah, he was pretty young too. But I did see some recent photos of him, and he looked like I don't know. I don't think the family. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't think they released any details of his death, but he looked pretty.
Not that I know.
Something was wrong. Maybe he looked pretty thin. From the pictures I saw. But as far as Candyman, the first time I'd seen it, I remember I don't know why I think I rented it just because it was like that not old wives' tale, but that tall tale or that urban legend about the Candyman. I saw the cover of it. It looked pretty interesting and like kind of cool with the red eye and whatever. So I rented it. It scared me. It was a lot. It was a very, very not what I was used to at that point of seeing horror movies. It was very psychological. I hadn't seen Hellraiser at that point either when I watched it, so it was still new. That kind of horror, and he was amazing. His voice is instantly recognizable. He's one of the best villains out there. I loved it, and then I remember never wanting to watch it again because it scared me. And then I watched it later on. I was like, "That's fucking great."
I remember. I don't remember too clearly the first time I watched it because it was a really long time ago. But I remember being surprised, and in the same way that like when you watch The Shining, you hear The Shining, you're like, oh, this thing's gonna mess me up. It's gonna be just wall to wall scares. And like the first time I watched The Shining, I didn't even like it. The second time I was like, oh, I get it. This is a masterpiece of cinema. I was expecting something totally different and messed my brain up. Scramby egg, but Candyman was kind of that way too, because it's Candyman. Like the joke is, oh, you go to a mirror and say Candyman. I thought I was about to watch Blumhouse Productions' latest, Sony picture that wasn't even around back then. But you get the idea. You don't think it's going to be such a cinematic film based on what it's about. So I remember being surprised by like how dark it was, how gritty it was, and then again the movie. It's well done, but it really doesn't take off until he shows up on screen. And the second he shows up with that fucking, like you're like, oh my God, I'm actually, I get it now. It fucking blew me away, dude. He's amazing.
He was great. Yeah. Yeah. One of the best. And he was also a great voice for Venom in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Not a lot of people talk about that either. He was fucking awesome. Dude. And he was, I know he was in Final Destination, but his career was like, he had a long IMDb list. Like he did a bunch of stuff.
I'm not trying to make fun of it, but like, wouldn't it be funny if when he was dying or whatever, if he was like, "See you soon." Why he did Final Destination? He was like, "See you soon."
Just in that amazing voice. Yeah, and like the thing is, dude, is like he was in a very Nick Cage sort of way. He elevated a lot of not very great movies. Like he was in a lot of like horror movies that weren't that great or whatever, but he always brought it. Like he never just showed up and phoned it in the same way when Nick Cage was doing those run of lower VOD movies and stuff like that. I think that's even more impactful than some of the other stuff he did, because when he would do those movies, he would give them his all and he would be amazing, even in those terrible movies that he was sometimes in. And I think that's the mark of an awesome dude right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, I'm wearing that hoodie that Katie made.
Dude, like it wasn't on purpose supposed to be blacked out with the lettering, but I think it looks cooler that way.
Oh yeah, I think it's
the lettering.
You can see it. I think it's cool as fuck. I like it. Y'all go ahead and go on there and order you some hoodies and some knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone kind of merchandise that we got going on.
What's the name of the website for the merch again? What's the name of the website for the merch again?
We watch movie.square.site.
Yes, you go on there and get shit going.
That was not
for a good Christmas present for loved ones that voted the right way.
The second one that I put in is the right one, not ilovemen.com. That was a personal thing for me to remind
That was
myself.
supposed to be a text message to me privately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Eaton Beaver. I didn't get it till I said it. His name's Eaton.
Oh, dude. I told you
happened?
that was gay, Beaver. No, no, I'm getting fucking tired of the camera glitching out. What the fuck is going on?
I just looked up and saw Jay go, oh.
Because I'm getting mad at it, and I don't want to like.
I thought you
scream.
disappointedly came.
That's exactly what it looks like when I. Yeah, that's what it does. Like that's the face I make when I come on like porn, and I'm like, it's not really like I'm not
It's just
getting
the face my dad made every time he
dude.
saw me walk in a room my entire life. What? Oh no! Oh God! Blair Witch! Blair Witch! Is that your dick? That better not be your dick.
You do what I say.
It looks bad. Oh no,
fuck
it's not
you,
good.
dude.
Can you just
Oh
turn
my
off
God.
the autofocus? Hey, I think there's a clip on it where you can just turn off the autofocus.
No, there's not.
Look at it.
No, dude, it took me
Come
100
close to
years,
me,
and it was
Himio.
actually you that accidentally discovered that it had a ring light that worked on it.
That's why I'm saying you should listen to me when I say maybe there's a
What is
button
this
that
glare
turns
now? Where does that come from?
off- It actually looks good on my screen.
Do you see
It
that?
looks like
it looks like
can see
Jesus
your
is
cock.
right here. Look, where's that glare coming from?
Allegedly, he can't always see your cock. And
Oh my
everyone who
God,
showers.
dude.
Adrian, hopefully now comedy will be made great again. Great.
We
great
hope it.
at-
I hope
will be
fucking.
made great
You know
at-
what's? You know what's not
What's
funny
that
right
supposed
now?
to mean?
This bullshit. All right, I'm done.
Oh, that's a nice red cup you got there. Nice.
There's nothing in it.
Oh, is the Castle Grayskull over there?
Yes.
This is great. This is the room tour that we've always been promised and never received. It's happening right now. by
Yeah,
grace
in the
of
cheapest way possible,
autofocus.
and no fucking effort.
Oh God damn it! That was scary. That was fucking haunting.
Can we make America and cameras great again? Can we do that or what?
Brian Cruzel, thanks, buddy. He says, "Hey guys, glad you're back. So, what if Steven Seagal focused on the Under Siege series, making maybe another Under 2? Yeah, it's going to be like Donuts Under Siege. Would Casey Ryback? I've made better jokes. Would Casey Ryback be on the level of other heroes like John McClane or Snake Plissken? God no. Like if he did it back then. Oh, yeah, so what if he did?
I think Casey Ryback's a cool character. The idea, like the character's cool. Fatback Seagal is not so cool playing him. Like there's no way that would be cool. But as far as the character of Casey Ryback, yeah, I mean, as far as on the I think he's on the level of John McClane, not on Snake Plissken. Snake Plissken's on that Rambo shit.
Oh, hey, John McClane's a better character than Snake Plissken, Jay. Okay.
What? You're fucking crazy.
Better watch your fucking mouth. All right, John.
Not only did Snake Plissken escape from New York and fucking LA, he also got there was another. Was it Cleveland? Yeah. Because I don't give a fuck
Cleveland
what you are. I want to know what happened to you. Because we got busted. You didn't. Call Jack Malone.
I think, yeah, dude. I don't think so. And the reason why is because the reason they never made another Under Siege is because Under Siege 2, I believe, failed at the box office pretty spectacularly. I could be wrong about that, but it's what I believe. And then not just that, but really the only difference between Casey Ryback and all of Steven Seagal's other characters was that he was a cook, and he wasn't like some super badass secret Navy SEAL fuck, which added to the charm of the character. Because normally Seagal would never be like, I would never be a cook. I don't understand what you mean. It's like, no, but you're a secret, like really good, like.
I can't believe he even allowed Tommy Lee Jones to like that. Tommy Lee Jones could even do a knife fight with him and kind of like maybe where he almost got cut.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, but Tommy Lee Jones does not suffer any fools. Who said that? Someone said that, but that's probably why. But yeah, no, I don't think it was different enough of his character. Like when you saw Bruce Willis do John McClane, you'd never seen Bruce Willis do anything like that before. So it was like shocking, and it was like a character of his own. Steven Seagal's just Steven Seagal in another Steven Seagal movie for the most part.
Steven Seagal doesn't want to do like Brian. I mean, to be fair, Steven Seagal doesn't want to do any more movies where he has to walk around and chase the bad guy. Like if you gave him like where he could like sit down and someone like could just push him around after the bad guy, he could like maybe like trip him as they were running and then slap him in the face while they were on. Maybe he'd do that. He doesn't like to. He won't do it. Like there's no way. If there's any physical activity, he won't do it.
Now, honestly, that's the only proponent that I give to AI. Like, if we're gonna replace actors with AI, they shouldn't do that with any actors like this is after they're gone, except for Steven Seagal. They should do that right now because he's a piece of shit human being, and just go ahead and make us a bunch of badass Steven Seagal movies where he's not behind the scenes being a huge cunt to everyone. That'd be cool. I'm into that. Love Steven Seagal movies. Steven Seagal's a dick. Mercurio 80. I want cheesy chicken. Cheesy chicken chalupa.
Well, then go fucking get it, Mercurio 80.
I want cheesy. You sound like me when I wake up hungover, and my wife's like, "Do you want anything to eat?" I want cheesy chicken chalupa.
I've never asked for a cheesy chicken chalupa when I woke up hungover. I'm just like, can you get me a bag so I can vomit in it, and then get me some McDonald's chicken nuggets?
McDonald's chicken nuggets are a primo hangover meal and you get the Mac sauce on the side, right? The Big Mac sauce.
I haven't got the Mac. I forgot about that.
Dude, you dip the nuggets in it, and it's so good.
Dude, well, the other day I got it. I thought it was gonna make me feel better. I was like, "Give me those chicken nuggets and I give me some honey," and then I literally almost vomited on that shit.
Did you eat chicken nuggets with honey?
Yeah, generally it's pretty good. It's like salty and sweet.
I don't like it. I
don't give a fuck. You didn't read that guy's thing.
I went back to it.
There you go, Eric.
Now you're frozen. Hey, Homets. Jay, a line of Coke? A cola will help. Welcome back. And rest in peace, Tony Todd. Indeed, went out at the right age, 69. Get it up for Tony Todd. Get it up!
Yeah.
Tony Todd.
Yeah, he was young. Like, he was 69 is a young age, but yeah, you're right. It's a good age to go out on. I don't. Well, actually, but I don't know. I really wish that. I know why families keep it secret, like, or why they don't always reveal cause of death, but it does always make you wonder. Like, at that age, you're like, but what happened? What happened?
I think it's a bad idea because it makes people speculate or whatever, of course. But like, yeah, I know. I think I mean, I have no idea, so I'm not going to speculate. It seemed to me like it was like a surprise, or but maybe it's one of those things like there was something going on and he just didn't want to tell people because he didn't want to treat them differently. Could have been something like that as well. In time, I guess maybe we'll know. Colton Candler, it ain't me, Jay. Haley's obsessed with Fortnite. See,
nice coat, Colton. Nice coat. Throwing your poor girl under the bus. Don't you dare lie to me.
What is up with all the men here using their women as excuses for their gaming tendencies?
No, well, maybe I was like, because I saw him on there, and then I told April, I was like, hey, Colton's playing Fortnite. She's like, why don't you play with him? I was like, because I ain't gay. I ain't playing gay Fortnite. Fartnite. I'm not playing Fartnite. And she was like, well, you don't play that? I was like, fuck no. I was like, I play a grown-up game like Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed Ecto Edition. That's what I play. But by the way, Colton, the reason I've also been like trying to hide from Colton sometimes too, because he'll be online. I don't want him to like message me and be like, hey, you want to play? Because I'm still trying to get my level up in Ghostbusters because I don't want to look like a newbie. So I've been like Rocky IV training while I've been sick, like getting my level up.
Is this a new Ghostbusters game, or are you still playing?
It was out years ago.
Yeah, it was like 7 years ago.
No, it wasn't 7. It was more like 5. But Colton is playing a lot of NCAA football on the old PlayStation.
Yeah, I stopped when I got my ass kicked. I've been playing Madden though, not doing well at Madden, not at all. Michael Parton, thanks, buddy. With everything that's been going on in the world, I just want to say that I'm grateful to be with you guys and have you guys as friends and making me and everyone else not feel alone at times like this. And I love you guys. We love you too, man. And I thought you were going to say something.
I was, but then I thought better of it.
Oh, what were we going to say, you disgusting piece of shit?
I don't know. It's already left my mind.
Michael said a nice, heartful, nice thing to us. And what were you going to throw salami in his mouth?
Yeah, I
was. On his face? Oh, you sick fuck.
And he didn't even ask for it. No, thank you, Michael, man.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be all right, y'all. Just stop worrying your little hurts.
It's gonna be all right. And you know what? Like we always say, man, you guys do the same for us. So thank you, buddy. Crazy Saint! Sup, dirty fuckers?
Yeah, boy.
Thanks for always making the bad times better. Your fucking faces are dope. Axel Foley.
Yeah, with a profile pic like that, when a guy says you have dope fucking faces, you gotta believe him. Okay, dude, I love that.
I just now noticed the profile pic.
Sup, dirty fuckers? I'm gonna get you, sucker. Dirty fuckers. I love it, dude.
Jacob on a budget. Love you guys. COVID sucks. Hey, man, there is no budget. That is the choice. That's everybody at the ballot box. That is the choice. We love you too, buddy. Hey, I got your email, by the way. I can't wait to listen to the new song. Jacob and his band has a new song. I haven't listened to it yet. The last one was awesome. You guys fucking rule.
Yeah, I just listened to it. It was called On a Budget. He just told you.
It's
gonna be the next. It's gonna be bigger than the Dixie Chicks.
On a budget for Frito-Lay.
2545400 budget. That's
the tiniest of spoilers. It's not a spoiler at all. Trust me, don't worry. But there's one point in a new horror movie where Hugh Grant sings the song. Where'd you go? You motherfucker!
I'm here.
But he sings "Creep" by Radiohead, and it's fucking hilarious. It's like, but I'm a weirdo. That's terrible. It's funny. It's fucked up.
So situation.
What are you doing?
Problems.
Did your dick flop out?
No, the fucking dude. I cannot have anything in life. I mean, I can't have my sense of smell. I can't have a sense of taste. I can't even have a goddamn functioning camera that fucking works. I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit. You know what? Fuck China COVID bullshit because I got sniped from there. Fuck the goddamn camera made and wherever the fuck it was made, and fuck this computer. I'm out. No, I'll be back. I gotta reset this.
Jay's taking a painful shit, just like cursing China.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna take you guys with me. You guys won't even know I'm pooping.
Goddamn Chinese.
I'll be right back in. I gotta figure out what's wrong with this. I'll be back.
All right. Goddamn Chinese, man, every fucking time. Jesus is trying to show Loomis the way. Every time Jay's not here, every time you do the Loomis thing, I'll remind him of it when he has his camera shit fixed. Taylor Paulson. His name was Taylor Paulson. Do you get sick of that shit? I bet you do. My Halloween was spending the day with my son, watched the UFC fights, met up with friends, saw my old band, then saw an AC/DC tribute band, got drunk. Jesus Christ, where do you find the time? That sounds like an amazing fucking day. Family time, UFC, AC/DC, your old band, drinking. Fuck. I'm so jealous of you right now. That sounds amazeballs. It does. That sounds fucking awesome. Except for I don't like to see my old band because I'm like, fuck you guys. It's fucking kicking me out. They didn't kick me out. I'm just kidding. John Can Opener. Look at his fucking face. Can Opener with the fucking face. It's just that's amazing. Hey guys, remember when Jay thought that bald chick from Deadpool Wolverine was You're a funny guy. I don't know. I want you to be around more because you're just funny as a fucking hole. I'm gonna bring that back up with Jay's. Yeah. Jay thought that Sinead O'Connor chick from Deadpool Wolverine was hot. And I'm like, you're going to love Argentinian basketball players, male ones. That sounded mean. I didn't mean it that way. Florida Dad! Seen at Ripley's today. Reeves Cape. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Believe It or Not. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Reeves Cape, Superman, Face Mold, Mrs. Doubtfire, Stein Chocolate Box, Forrest Gump, 4th draft script, and lightsaber handle at Star Wars. God damn, son. Why are you guys doing all this cool shit? Huh? Stop doing cool shit without me. Fuck. Hey. How's it going?
Black Hole Sun.
Won't you come?
Won't. That's how I felt when the goddamn camera went off.
It's a great song, by the way. It's a great song. By the way, Florida Dan saw a fucking loot fest. I don't know what that means. At Ripley's. He saw Reeves Cape from Superman, Mrs. Doubtfire Face Mold, signed chocolate box from Forrest Gump, a 4th draft script, and lightsaber handle of Star Wars.
Damn, dude. You ran the fucking trifecta of sexiness in there. I like it. Did you take pictures? Send it to us.
Yeah, dude. Last time I was at Ripley's, all I fucking saw was like a picture of like an 11-foot tall guy who looked like Waldo.
Yeah, and then you got to do the little where you put your hands in that sand thing or whatever.
Yeah. No, there was a thing. Actually, I did do something cool. I got to sit in the cockpit of Batman Returns Batmobile.
I only went to the one in Gatlinburg, and I never seen any of this shit that everyone always talks about.
That was in Gatlinburg, I think. And you could sit in the cockpit.
Dude, the one I went to, I don't know. Maybe it was like, maybe I went to the bullshit one because the one I went to looked like a fucking inside of a Cracker Barrel. Yeah, like it was just a bunch of like, it was just like, you know, like the gift shop of Cracker Barrel. You walk around, you're like, oh, that's interesting. And
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at
candles.
this bitch with like that never cut her fingernails.
Yeah, like, hey,
like, oh, cool.
You all want to do some interactive history? Come over here where there's this sand machine and you put your face in it. And you can make weird. I was like, that's all I did.
Yeah. Like, check out this lady with like weird nipples. It's like I could get that in National Geographic. I don't need this from you.
If that Star Wars script had Mark Hamill's autograph on it, that was $800 He charges that much for his autographs.
Yeah, he charges way too fucking much. That shit's crazy. John Campeter said, "Hey guys, remember when Jay thought the bald chick from Deadpool Wolverine was hot?
Remember that time that you thought it was a good idea for your name to be John Can Opener with that weird profile pic? Remember when that happened? I do. It just happened." Because she was fucking hot. I'm sorry that you're insecure about yourself. And you can't be like get down with that.
She looked like a small forward for a G League.
She looked like she looked like a sexy like egg, and I liked it.
She looked like
I wanted to take
Mark
care of it.
Pope if he took estrogen pills.
No, she did not. She looked like a white. She looked like white Harold Miner from the NBA.
She looked like Glenn Robinson if he was white and thin.
I don't give a fuck, dude. She was like, to me, she was a sexy little egg.
I'm just kidding, by the way. She was an attractive woman. I'm just making jokes.
But from what I understand, she doesn't play for the teams that we play for, so it's not gonna ever.
I would love
whatever.
Thank you.
It is what it is.
No, we just got me here. Apple juice.
See, like, listen, Jada, like if that chick there can live with alopecia and have no problems and like rock the fuck out of it, you don't have to slap comedians.
Exactly.
Or have your man do it.
Jim McChicken said Jesus is trying to show Loomis the way.
Yeah, and you know what's trying to show you the way? You know, I'm not. Go fuck yourself, you goddamn chicken nugget asshole. I don't like this guy comes in here all the time talking weird shit like this. I don't want to take your goddamn what is it? Jamestown Bible Puritan edition 5-1. I don't want to hear your goddamn stupid book rules.
Chicken nugget asshole. Really
rules, good. Not you don't talk about Jesus with me, okay? Don't you dare. Go eat your chicken nuggets.
Chicken nugget assholes are really good insult. Like that's underrated as fuck, by the way. Fucking chicken nugget asshole. Hey,
nobody would know what you're talking about. That sounds like something out of Clerks 4 that they work in, like like another movies thing.
Yeah, but people
hear chicken nugget asshole.
Yeah, but people hearing you fight would think there was like some deep lore. Like, damn, did he like work at McDonald's with him or something?
It's like I don't know what it is. His name's Tim McChickens. Maybe there is some deep stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Oh shit, fuck. So there is movie news that happened apart from Tony Todd passing away, unfortunately. By the way, dude, this stuff is crazy. Like this. Let's start with a bit of good news.
Okay.
I gotta find it. Shut your fucking mouth. Don't look at me like that.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Am I still here? Oh,
yeah.
There I am. Okay. They're remaking Silent Night, Deadly Night. And here's the kicker. It's not just your average. It's not like, what did they do with like Goldberg or some shit? That was like, I don't know. They did some half-ass one. But they are remaking this, and the good news about this is from Cineverse, the people who do Terrifier. And the really good news about this is that it's directed by Mike P. Nelson, who we had on the show, who's a very sweet man, lovely person. His first movie, The Domestics, awesome. David Desmalkian was in that one. And his second movie, I don't know if it's his second movie or not. I might get it wrong, but he also directed The Wrong Turn reboot, which Jay and I liked quite a bit. I can smell your justice. But dude, yeah, if they go in on this and they do it with like the attitude that they made Terrifier with Mike P. Nelson behind the camera, we could have an amazing Christmas slasher on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, it could be good. And that Mike Nelson's a great choice for the director. So yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's not like getting my panties like lots of excited, but it's good.
Yeah,
did that look like Matt Dillon in that Santa Claus beard?
It kind of does. I could see that a little bit. No, I think it's cool. Because the people that are producing it, Mike P. Nelson, and also for the fact that look what Thanksgiving's doing with Eli Roth, right? Like, imagine if every year or every other year, like one year you get Thanksgiving, and then the next year, what if it's really fucking good and they start doing them every year and it has a bunch of lore and shit like that? The first one's funny because or the second one technically because you got the garbage day, which is hilarious. But I don't know. I think it could be awesome. I'm pretty excited about it.
The only Christmas movie I want to see is Red One this Friday. I don't know about
Jesus Christ! That talk about a movie that I have no idea.
I want to see it. No, I actually am kind of wanting to see it. Not like I want to go to the movies and see it, but I would probably turn that on and watch it during Christmas.
I cannot imagine ever watching that in my life, dude. That is like, it was like made in a, like Robert Downey Jr. says, like everything special about you was, or Chris Evans.
I thought you said it was made in Robert Downey Jr.'s butt.
This looks like it's made in Robert Downey Jr.'s ass. No, but like, you know, everything special about you came out of a bottle. Talk about a formulaic. Oh, let's do another Christmas movie.
Didn't they kind of do something like? I swear that it wasn't. Well, I know the Santa Claus wasn't exactly like that, but there was like it was the Santa Claus 3 or some shit where they had like the elite trooper elves or something that helped take down. It was something weird like that. And I was like, yeah, so it's been done before.
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but there is something wrong with doing movies like that because they're stupid. Like. Yeah. Honestly, like
no, there is something wrong with being gay. Okay, no one should be that excessively happy.
How many stupid fucking small soldier adult Christmas movies do you need? Like, it's a decade thing with the Santa Claus. Every year there's like 17 new Santa Claus movies. Like, it's not that irreverent anymore. I think they make me angry. I think it's fucking dumb.
Well, I think I haven't really seen a good Christmas holiday centric movie in a long time. I mean, I'd probably watch it like again if it was just like on Netflix or something, but. I'm not. Like, I definitely don't think it's
Hopper from Stranger Things was very good.
Well, I heard it sucked. I had no desire to see that whatsoever. Like none.
Which one?
By the way, that new Captain America trailer. I don't know if it's I think I did see the Harrison Ford Red Hulk thing, and people lose. I don't even know. Like I guess it's 50-50 split on what people think about it. But apparently that Thunderbolts trailer sucked. I don't know.
I don't even care to watch it.
Well, I did. Well, it's weird because I like that dude. I like that dude that plays U.S. Agent, Kurt Russell's son. Wyatt Russell. Yeah, I like Wyatt Russell, but I don't really give a shit other than that. So,
yeah, and like you told me wrong. Like I like Chris Evans, you know, for the Red One or whatever. But like, of course, The Rock's in it because he's in every generic action movie that you can possibly generic action movie for sure.
Well, his roles are terrible CG. Nobody cares anymore. Like I think what fucked The Rock up is when he tried to take over the DCEU and force himself as the main character in that universe, and then when they were like, "No, we're rebooting it with James Gunn. Fuck you." I think it ruined his credibility in Hollywood.
Well, I do think he's on the upswing, though. Speaking of The Rock, because I think he can act. He was good in Walking Tall. He was badass Walking Tall.
I love that.
Like I think he can act. I think he just chooses the most like just goddamn milquetoast movies that you can possibly think of. But I think he is going to make a comeback, dude, because he's in that A24 movie about that UFC fighter, and like he like went deep into makeup, and it looks like a serious ass movie. Like if he delivers an awesome performance in that A24 movie, it could change everything for him.
Well, I want to know.
I just think he picks shit.
Where the fuck is that movie that we were supposed to get with Chris Hemsworth playing Hulk Hogan?
Oh, it's canceled. Yeah, they canceled that shit.
What?
Jay's real-time reaction to finding out that movie was canceled.
Yeah, fuck you, goddamn woke Hollywood virus, bitch.
It's because it was woke.
Yeah, you
the woke night virus strikes again.
No, they found out that he did a Donald Trump thing, and they're like, fuck that Hogan. Fuck him and his big dick. That was Terry Hogan's dick, not Hulk.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't him it wasn't him spray painting the N-word on the side of a truck or whatever. No, that was a fake thing. That was based on him saying the N-word.
He was directed by Vince McMahon. It was
because he sells the real American.
It was awful what happened there. No, well, I didn't know that. I actually was looking forward to that, dude. I love like wrestling movies, though. Maybe it's just because I like to see men with their shirt off that are in good shape. But I don't know. I like those kind of movies.
Hulk Hogan was a great wrestler. Probably not a good human resources employee. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I'm not. I just I wanted to see like I liked The Claw. Like I thought that was a fucking awesome movie. I wanted to see more like those.
The Claw. Yeah, you can't stop the Claw.
People didn't know that Jim Carrey was in that. He pops up at the end. Zac Efron's dad is actually Jim Carrey in the movie.
It's about Iron Claw, right?
But you're the only one that makes me feel bad. Shut up, bitch. Unmake the wish.
They should make a crossover movie, The Claw and Iron Claw. Like, but it's the same.
You know what?
movie.
I understand that little boy was all right, and he wasn't a bad actor. And don't get me wrong, he like, but that something about him when he says that, when he's like, "Which other one makes me feel bad," and like his voice squeaks, I'd be like, dude, I just want to like take my belt off and slap him across the face with it, like really hard one time. And I'm like, you know what? I got you baseball stuff, and you're sitting there like playing catch with that stepfather dickhead that's gonna get kidnapped and be locked in a fucking freezing room in Saw when loses foot. I'm the one that goes out of my way to try to be here for you, and you're sitting there, you know, yeah, everybody, even the wonderful Jerry lies. God, wake up, kid. Real world time. New lesson. Don't be a pussy.
That scene of Carrie Ells in Saw where he's grabbing at his ankle bracelets. He's like, "Fuck the shit." That's actually his character in Liar Liar when he sees posts of Jim Carrey with his family on Instagram after she left him for her ex-husband.
Dude, Somebody put on Reddit, they put a subreddit where they connected Liar Liar with Saul, and it was something to do with that, with Carrie Yules.
That's amazing. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know that, but that's exactly what
they did. It was some kind of fanfic with it, but they had a whole thing where they connected the two.
That's fucking amazing, dude. I'm gonna watch that later. Get me at a horror con near me this past weekend. Damian Leone let it slip that Jonathan didn't die in Terrifier 3.
Hey, thanks, man, because I haven't seen it yet, but I appreciate it.
And no one, yeah, that's the thing. He does or he doesn't. Actually, it's still on the table. And Jay's right. There's probably some people here who haven't seen it, so I was gonna go into something. There is evidence to the contrary, but we don't know. I'll just leave that alone, Gary.
It's fine, Gary. I don't even know who the fuck
Gary.
Jonathan is. The only Jonathan I know is this guy right here.
Byron Hanson. Howling for best werewolf movie. Great story. I don't think so, motherfucker.
God, okay? Byron, you're coming in here with a strong statement, but nothing to show for it. Just a bunch of bravado with your chest puffed out and your good, sexy looks. And it's going to take more than that to get me to go to third base with you. But no, Howling 4 is good.
I don't think it's the best comfort dish.
I don't know. I think Silver Bullet's the best werewolf movie, but that's just me. Everybody's got their opinion.
I think American Werewolf in London is. Okay.
God, that
so
movie
why don't
sucked.
you put that baby to bed?
I like that movie. You know what it is? I don't know. The werewolf in that movie looks good, and the transformation scene is actually like really horrific and terrifying. But the thing is, I don't know what it is. It's kind of boring. There's certain scenes of that movie for whatever reason I get bored.
I do too.
Maybe it's just when they're in the countryside. I'm like, what is this fucking Rico Law commercial can't go on any longer? Where they're just like traveling around.
Oh, you're talking about my movie. I thought you were talking about his movie. Fuck
no, your movie.
No, my movie. There's comedy in those scenes, you stupid bitch.
They were funny. No,
funny.
that's like that shit was watching that's like watching the Comedy Exchange with Steve Zahn and that thing you do. Got any threes?
Why don't you eat my butt?
Even though I like that movie and Steve Zahn is a national treasure, but
he is. He's in a new movie coming out soon, too, I saw. Good for him. Hell, Paulson. Also, I went to the strip club, and an app my coworker was having an after party. It's too cool to spell after parties. Everybody knows an appy is. Everybody knows what appy is. There's no way you did all that shit in one night. Guy took his kids trick-or-treating, watched some UFC fights, had some brewskis, played on stage with Led Zeppelin, resurrected Kurt Cobain, and kissed him on the lips. And then afterwards, he's at a strip club and an after party after that. And his coworker was having. It was definitely one of the best Halloweens. I don't believe you, Taylor.
Taylor's got what we like to call time management down to a science, and we like to see it, Taylor. We like to see it. You got the things that are most important lined up: the strip clubs, the boys, and the fucking the coworker at an after party. Fuck the kids at their trick or treat. You might have got a Reese cup or two, but I don't want to see you until tomorrow, little Timmy. I took you out. I threw some candy at you. Now go the fuck to bed. I'm going to go see some titties.
Yeah. That's the only part he was lying about, was actually taking the kids out. He was like, no.
Maybe he took him to the strip club to trick or treat.
It's funny. We had several different people at the meetup at some point. We're like, hey, man, let's go to a strip club. And we're like, there's like 30 people here to hang out with us. We can't just go to the strip club with you willy-nilly.
I was like, nah, but you can. Leave me the fuck alone.
Like,
let me the fuck alone.
Michael Ponton, hot gay sex is still the life I've selected. That's something to be proud of. Live you selected.
You know what?
I think it's
stand up and say it.
Yeah, put some
stand up and fuck.
Hit me again, Ike, and put some steak on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I did hear that Denzel Washington, one of his last movies before he retires, is going to be Black Panther. Yeah, it's retardo move that he's going to retire.
It's like a bad series. Like, I am retardio.
Retardio.
Stop me, you're off.
Retardio. We're not gonna do it. No, but he's going to do Black Panther 3 in one of his last movies before he retires.
I've seen that. Okay.
Which I don't give. I'm not like. Here's the thing. Since Chadwick Boseman died, I really don't care about. Black Panther 1 was really good. Actually, it was surprisingly good. And the second one, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Black Panther 3. Now, if they said Denzel was going to be Black Panther, I'd be like, kind of interested. But he's too old. But
I'm excited to see him in Gladiator too. That's all I know, dude. I saw
Where
the
he, like,
Gladiator
yeah, where he's gonna be in the Roman Empire and talk with a Bronx accent the entire time. It's like, oh, that's funny. Ridley Scott's like cinema.
I did not expect to be excited to see Gladiator 2, but now that the week is upon us, I think it's next week, I'm pretty fucking pumped about it. I know there's no Russell Crowe. It's not going to be the same, but those trailers look pretty fucking sweet. And like the bad guys look like assholes you want to punch in the dick. I'm really excited about Gladiator 2. Are you going to see it? Where'd you go, you fucking ass?
I'll be right back. I'm getting the apple juice.
God damn it. Turn around and just saw your little red eye. It's like your little butthole just staring back into me at night.
I like when Mike's not paying. You know that Mike doesn't pay attention to me at all, dude. Like he was like looking away, still talking. I turned the camera off.
I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. Okay,
there's nothing going on.
Was asked me to pet it. Kentucky's on the other TV, about to start.
We winning
on Kentucky Duke night. We haven't started yet. Thank goodness.
Cody's like, "What y'all think about this game?" Cody, or my brother, group chatted us, and I'm like, "Fuck." I've missed the last 2 games.
We're going to be streaming Friday during the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. But I honestly,
wow. Okay. Well,
yeah, I know.
No, actually, you know what? To be fair,
we're going to miss.
I don't know if this is true, but Jake Paul said that Mike Tyson's rule was the 14-ounce gloves and the 3-minute 8 rounds, not the 2-minute 8 rounds.
2 fucking minutes.
Yeah, and he's like,
that's Mike Tyson's fucking rule. Do 2 minutes, man.
Yeah,
the guy's 100 years old.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't. I mean, dude. Listen, if Mike Tyson wants to fuck you up, he'll fuck you up. I don't think he will. Remember, because he had that exhibition with Roy Jones Jr. and he didn't get crazy in that fight.
Yeah, and of course that was an exhibition. This they are saying is a legit, like it's a fight that will go on their records. But like, I mean, how real is Jake Paul's right? Like, I'll go on record right now and tell you what I think is going to happen in that fight. Everyone keeps saying, and in my opinion, it's people that don't know boxing at all. Have been going online and saying like, yeah. Like Mike Tyson doesn't just forget how to fight. Like he's still gonna knock him out. Like he's gonna kill Jake Paul in the ring and all this stuff. And I'm like, guys, like you don't understand. Like Mike's last fight was over 20 years ago, and he got his ass beat by a journeyman boxer. That was 20 plus fucking years ago. They're gonna go in the ring. They're gonna dance around each other. Mike Tyson is probably gonna lose by decision or get knocked out. Jake Paul is a shitty boxer. That's why he won't actually fight any real boxers. He's fighting an old man. There's no chance in hell. And I hope the fuck I'm wrong. There's no chance Mike Tyson wins this fucking fight.
I'll give it. I will say something about Jake Paul, which I mean, he's better than Logan, which isn't saying a lot, but I will give it to him. I mean, he has trained his ass off to be where he's at, and I don't think he hasn't. Now, to be fair, he's not fought. Well, he's an average boxer. I think he had a sit-down interview with a promoter, and I think and he was talking to Jake Paul to his face, and he's like, "To be fair with you, man," he goes, "I think you are an average boxer," and he goes, "That's not a knock on you. That's a good thing. To be an average boxer is a good thing, but you haven't faced any type of real competition with like people that have been doing nothing but boxing, you know, from Golden Gloves up, like ever. You fought like retired UFC guys, NBA players." Washed out boxers or old out of their prime boxers. So he's not. Well, to be fair, he did fight. What's his name? Tyson Fury's younger brother, but he's not. He wasn't.
And he lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Fought one actual boxer, and he lost.
So, but you know, and he keeps on trying to like get Canelo to come out and like, you know, Canelo like come give me a fight. Canelo said, first off, Canelo hates the guy, and he's already said Canelo came out and said he'd fucking kill him. He goes, I would kill him, which he would. That would be a sanctioned murder in the ring. Like it would be, he would literally like there'd be a homicide. Like
and the only reason he's calling out Canelo is because he already knew Canelo wouldn't actually fight him. He wouldn't have been calling him out otherwise.
Well, first off, it's why would you? That's a shortcut to get to the top. If like you would never have a chance to win, but if you just got a lucky fucking weird once in blue moon, you threw a punch and it landed and it connected and it knocked out Canelo. Just say it did it once in a foul, you know, once in a blue moon, then you would be like the top guy in boxing without earning it. Yeah, and then you would get annihilated by a real fighter. Your next title defense.
Yeah, like dude, it's fucking batshit insane. Like he is trained. He's rich as fuck. He's been training for like 10 years now. Of course, like he is a boxer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but he's not a good boxer. That's why he won't actually fight any actual current boxers. He keeps everyone he's fought is a retired bag of milk UFC guy. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson is fucking like I mean, that's crazy, dude.
I mean,
like,
I know people are going to say it's Mike Tyson. It's still Mike Tyson. He still punches hard. I get it. Like 100%.
Yeah.
I get it's Mike Tyson. But again, it's not Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was 25. It's not even Mike Tyson when he was 40. This is like a 50-something-year-old man that's out of shape, that's had like some health issues that also, I mean, I know he's been training and stuff, but he constantly does fucking mushrooms and shit and smokes weed. Like, this is not like a prime fighter anymore.
Mike Tyson's doing this for fucking money, and he knows it. And that's it. Like Holly said, I think that sucks. That's what boxing's come down to. It sucks for Mike Tyson's legacy. He's going to show up. He's going to lose. He's going to take his bag of money home, and he's probably going to laugh about it. And he's probably signed he's probably already signed an NDA or whatever. But he would definitely do a podcast talk about how fake it was and how he didn't give a shit and how. You know,
I don't know though, man. Well, here's the thing though. I don't know.
Mike Tyson on shrooms is the scariest.
Mike Tyson is also a loose cannon, dude. Like, he could sign an NDA, but that motherfucker gets high all the time, and I like he would like have loose lips. I don't think you could even hold him to the NDA because he would never he would just get high and talk about it. So it might be legit. Like, I don't think there's anything shady going on. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a legit fight. But as far as like whatever Mike Tyson has asked for and he's going to do, I think it's just going to be like Mike Tyson's going to put like a 10% effort in it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a joke, but we'll be live during it. I think the fight will probably come on after we're done streaming, but if it's on while we're streaming on Friday night, we will react to it live.
It's on Netflix.
I'll say that. Yeah, it's on Netflix, so it'll be easy. I got to change my battery and I got to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yes. D Mitch says Mike is a 50-year-old plus guy. It's not going to be good for him. But Mike's he's not even 40 yet. Oh, you're talking about Tyson. I'm kidding. Michael Parton says, I would never do shrooms. Me neither. Clinton says, I can't fucking understand the goddamn camera situation, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to yell. Hello, Brian. But it makes me mad. Anyway, did I watch Yellowstone? No. I fell out of watching that show. I don't know when. First off, I can never figure out when it came on and what network was showing it. And then I don't know. I just kind of lost interest of it. I don't know. Right now, I'm currently watching Dexter again with my wife because she'd never seen Dexter. So I was like, sure, I will revisit the serial killer. Let's have a good time. Carly Terry says, you're doing great, Jay. Thank you, Carly. That's really nice. Tomo Ogata says, Jay is not literate in camera. I'm not. I don't speak fucking camera at all. Yellowstone is so good. I don't know. I hear it's great. Wasn't there some issue though with what's his name? The main guy. Oh my god, dude. Kevin Federline. No, what's the fuck, dude? Field of Dreams. I'm literally drawing blanks here. It must be the COVID making me stroke. I don't know. Anyway, I thought he wasn't going to come back. I thought that was something with his contract. He wasn't going to come back. No, I know he wasn't in Yellow. Kevin Costner. Yeah, thank you, Robin. K-Fed. Yeah, no, I was joking. I just couldn't think of it. Kevin Costner. But yeah, I'm glad they worked out something. He's a great actor. So, I mean, without him, I don't think the show really has legs. That's just my opinion. D-Mitch is playing RE4 remake. I have not played any remake. You know what I'm playing right now? I know, guys. I know you're going to play Dragon Age Velguard. Fuck no. That looked like shit. I'd rather not cut off my balls and sit there and act like I'm enjoying it. That game looks like pure trash ass. And I'll tell you what, I've watched multiple reviews. I don't get, first off, IGN, GameSpot, Kotaku, all those fucking sites that gave it a 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. They're full of shit. They were paid to put those reviews out. And I think IGN is now walking back their review. The gameplay I watched of that looked like pure fucking Fart Attack City stinkiness. Didn't like that. Didn't play it. I'm not spending $70 fucking for that. So I just went back and started playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. And I don't want to hear any lip from anybody.
Bald Gay Men 3?
Yeah, Bald Gay Men 3. And that's the best one. There were 3 games, and that's the best.
That's also movie news that happened, by the way. They're doing Scary Movie again, and they're bringing back the fucking Wayans brothers to make.
Well, let's see. Here's the thing: if they allow them control,
no, I think they have control. Let me find this.
Well, because I mean, the thing is, you could bring them back just to have their name on the poster, which would be like great for advertisement. But we'll see how much creative control they give Keenan Ivory.
Oh, Dave Sheridan said Ghostface is coming back for it too. That just came out a day ago. That's good for him, man. We spoke to Siggy with that guy at Scarefest.
That dude. That's a wild dude. That's a wild.
So they said
dude.
Ghostface is going to be back, dude. That's amazing news. That means they're going to be parodying Scream still, which is also great. That's awesome. I did not know that.
It was like they still making this shit. Yeah. Oh,
you shut your whore mouth. How about that?
It's like, oh, Matthew Lillard's coming back as a Force Ghost. Oh.
Dude, it's so funny.
By the way, I forgot, dude. I meant to send this to you, and I forgot.
I was in the middle of a story time.
What were you saying, dude? How long was the story? Give me the cliff notes.
It was
short. Shit. No, I was going to tell you. Well, it's
short.
about your boyfriend, Matthew Lillard. I thought you'd like to know about it. So I forgot to send this to you. But do you know that he almost played Negan on The Walking Dead?
I could see it.
So he said he went in for an audition to play Negan, and you guys know if you've watched The Walking Dead, you know how big that character is. But he's like, he said he went in 3 different times. They called him back, and he's like, I thought I had the part, and he's like, but then one day he went in, he's like, Jeffrey Dean Morgan was standing right behind me to go in and do his part. He's like, fuck. And then and then he said that Robert Kirkman, who's the creator of the series, he said at a con, Robert Kirkman came up to him. He's like, you know what, Matt? He's like, you had the part for literally 10 minutes. Like, you had it for 10 minutes. And he was like, why? And he's like, because Matthew said that he knew that they were backfilling just in case Jeffrey Dean Morgan said no. So they were backfilling the audition to see, and they liked him. So he was in the second running. So when Jeffrey Dean Morgan originally said no, they were like, all right, we're moving on. Matthew Lillard's going to be Negan. And then he came back and said, I'll do it. And they're like, all right, Matt's out. And that's how it went.
That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, no, I could see him doing that role. I mean, it would have been less physically intimidating.
That's what he said.
Well,
that's what he said.
The speeches would have been better, I feel.
Well, he said that Jeffrey Dean Morgan played it as a very masculine, like man's man, and very psychotic. And he's like, I was going to play it more like crazy and funny. Well, so he said I had a different take on how I was going to do it versus how Jeffrey Dean Morgan did it.
Yeah. Dude, it's just like the story that Nathan Basil told us on this very show. The guy who was the man. What's the name of it?
Leslie Vernon.
Yeah, Leslie Vernon. He said when he went to audition for the role of Leslie Vernon behind the mask, he was in the waiting room and he could hear other people auditioning and doing like shit where they were like, "Ooh, I'm scary," like serious.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, so I went in and I just did it kind of like charismatically, or I'm paraphrasing obviously what he said, and did it the jokey sort of way he did it. I was like, which is genius. That's got to be so weird, dude, when you're sitting in a waiting room as an actor. And if you see how everybody else is doing it, to have the balls to do it in your own sort of way like that is that's pretty
well.
neat.
Yeah, because you're watching that other guy's like, that's goofy as fuck. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's dumb. I'm not gonna I might not get the part, but I'm not gonna embarrass myself and fucking there's no way.
Yeah,
they're like pumping themselves up and going, yeah, I'm gonna go in there. Like, yeah. And you're like, that's fucking dumb, dude.
Paradise Lost.
God,
found it.
Yeah, and Clint, everybody's saying Jeffrey Dean Morgan was great. He was a great choice. I think I could have seen Lillard doing it. I think if he would have done it in a completely different way than Jeffrey Dean Morgan. But yeah, and I think the reason why Lillard even brought it up was the fact that he saw how mega that was. Like that was a huge fucking role. Like that launched Jeffrey Dean Morgan everywhere. Which I already knew who he was, but because of Watchmen, but that was like another level.
Like Adrian said, I stopped watching Walking Dead after Rick got shot in episode 1. It's like, damn, I hit the eject button real quick.
You know when I lost interest in that show, I swear to God, and I do remember watching it a little bit after, but I didn't give a fuck anymore. Was the Governor arc, because the Governor arc was so goddamn boring to me and long. The comic book was great. The Governor in the comic book was awesome, but in the show, it was they dragged it out. It was boring. I just got everything was just dumb. I hated it. Like it literally abruptly stopped the action of the show.
I did not get past episode 2 or 3. I just kind of got bored with it. The first episode,
the first season's great.
I could never get over the fact that his best friend slept with his wife. After
that was crazy. But Shane actually was writing a lot of the other, like later on. Anyway, there is like Shane was like, he's like, hey, you know what? It kind of made sense. Rick, you're kind of being a douchey hole right now. Douchey hole. He thought you were dead, and then he blew in your wife. No, don't get mad,
that, dude. Yeah, no, fuck that. I still don't like John Bernthal just because his character slept with his best friends.
Dude, I love. Well, here's the thing. We'll ask the audience here. But what is your guys? If you had to pick, who is your Punisher? Is it John Bernthal, Dolph Lundgren? Because I know it's not going to be Dolph Lundgren, but I'm just going to throw it out there anyway. Or is it what's his name? Fuck, dude.
Thomas Jane, you slut.
Thomas Jane, you better call me a slut and look at me in the face when you do it. Don't you do?
That's
don't
where I
you
was
look
going with
away.
my story before, by the way. When we were at the meetup, we're at the bar, and Maricas has this really long bar, and one of the bartenders there who we know was making a drink and not paying attention, and Jay said something to somebody, and like she knows me because I'm there all the time or whatever, right? So she's never seen me be like that, I guess. But like Jay said something to somebody, and I walked up and I grabbed his face. And I got in his face and I said, I will literally fuck your mouth hole. I swear to Christ. I saw out of the corner of my eye. She goes, oh my God. She was so shocked.
I was like, I should have said, I'll need your liquor license. Obviously, you've overserved this man. No, by the way, I see a lot of Bernthals, Thomas James. I forgot. Iron Wolf says Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson was a good he was a good Punisher, but the thing is, he couldn't really speak. Like his accent came through, he had
Cody, like 4 lines.
Well, here's the thing: Cody loves Warzone, and I think that the comedian Patton Oswalt said it's the most comic accurate Punisher to ever be on screen, which may be true. But at the end of the day, that movie sucked. That movie was terribly put together, and Jigsaw was awful. The guy they played as Jigsaw was awful.
Yeah, he was bad, dude. He was like a villain on Friends.
But the action sequences was he was kind of. But the action sequences were kind of cool. But everything else was just like it was just a badly put together movie.
Yeah, and he looked cool too. Like, and when he hung from that chandelier and spun around shooting everybody, that shit was dope. No, the best Punisher is Thomas Jane, and any other answer is wrong in my opinion. It's absolutely.
I think he was handicapped by the rating that they gave the movie when it came out, and also John Travolta's really bad fucking acting because he phoned it in. Like John Travolta definitely did not want to be in that movie. And so I think that there was problems with that.
You killed my son.
Both of them. Both of them. And he's like, remember when he's
my wife?
Like when he handcuffs him to the thing and he's like blowing up and then he's going, John Travolta. It's so fucking bad, dude. Like his legs.
Will Patton was sticking his tongue down dudes' throats in alleyways.
That was hot. Weird. I don't know what you're talking about. That was the best part. No, but here's the thing.
He was like, I want to take you to see the cherry blossoms.
But Thomas Jane was like, he got like, go, so gay. No, but Thomas Jane was he was handicapped a lot by that movie, but then he did Dirty Laundry on his own dime. It was fucking awesome. Like that was the true Punisher. Like if we'd got a sequel with Thomas Jane, that would have been what we would have got.
The greatest Punisher that has ever graced the screen is Thomas Jane in Dirty Laundry, and a YouTube fucking short, you guys.
Well, here's the thing. I don't get me wrong. John Bernthal in the Netflix series is awesome. He is great, but I swear to God, if you replace him and put Thomas Jane in that role and give him the same access to like do the rated R shit, I think he would nail it. Some people said that Thomas Jane looked too soft though. Like he didn't have this. He didn't have the.
I like my Punisher with little softest just touch.
Like, ivory touched skin. No. I
wanted to rub my back with a popsicle. You know what I mean?
I mean, why not?
You couldn't let that wash over you.
If it gets cold enough, sure.
D-Bitch has a good question. Who wins, Punisher or John Wick?
No, that's John Wick. I think it depends on which. First off, it depends on which Punisher. But if you're just going to talk about generally speaking, I think that John Wick probably whoops that ass. Like, I'm sorry, I think Punisher is essentially Rambo, and that would be the same thing. I guess it would depend on environment, but urban is where I'm assuming it would take place. John Wick would just win that shit. He's got so many different outs as far as like combat effectiveness and what he can do.
Yeah, fist fight, Punisher wins, I think. But
I saw this man kill him with a fucking pencil. A fucking pencil.
That's pretty good.
No, it's a fucking pencil. There's no way,
sale, bitch.
I think nobody was John Wick.
John Wick's too accurate. With the no scopes, like he would kill him in ammunitions combat. But
so you're giving the edge to Punisher on hand to hand, and then the edge to John Wick on guns.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was that weird?
Because I was thinking, I was like, I just don't know if I can. I don't know if my heart can burn there too. I almost feel like it's a clean sweep to John Wick, and I hate to say that because I fucking love the Punisher.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Well, what do you got?
Punisher held his own with Wolverine, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's because Wolverine was holding back because he felt bad for fucking Frank Castle.
Well,
'Cause
no,
he's like,
technically,
Frank's an
Punisher
alcoholic.
was a cyborg in that moment, so it doesn't really count.
Well, here's the thing. Also, by the way, it's not really. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want you guys to come up and say it could be close. Jason Bourne versus Daniel Craig's James Bond. Don't you dare say Jason Bourne. It's just not true. Okay, and I'm talking about Bourne Identity, Jason Bourne, the first version.
Daniel Craig's got that fucking killer instinct. Like he would.
Well,
he would
and then
murder.
so it's like, well, that's not fair because James Bond's got access to everything. That's just not fair. I'm like, no. I'm talking about hand to hand, straight up. Like, and they can use anything they have. They happen to like find on the ground to fight with, but it's Jason Bourne versus Daniel Craig.
Michael Portman. I read that like in the Mortal Kombat voice. It was like Daniel Craig wins.
I think you are correct, Michael.
I wish we had like a voting system where like people could vote, and then like some AI program automatically tallies the votes and lets us know it's like Keanu Reeves wins.
Well, I don't think
That'd be
like
so cool.
Keanu Reeves wins.
You can put it like Borat's voice.
Well, yeah,
like...
but you sound like somebody holding the door for the Kumite. Keanu Reeves wins.
You do the Borat. There's like, oh, Keanu Reeves, he wins. Yeah. Fucking.
I think we
need to create that program. We could be rich.
What, the AI thing? Yeah.
Yeah. We could be heroes just one day. Adrian said, Halloween Evil Dead arcade game worth the purchase. Yes, I generally think so. Like I had a really good time playing that. And I don't play a lot of games, and we're gonna play it eventually on a stream for sure. So yeah,
we should play it on Friday. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't go up to Mike's for at least another week.
Yeah, we got to be.
We're supposed to do. We got some good shit in the pipeline, though. We got some good piping coming to you all. Good piping. We got like we're gonna do some watch along stuff. It's gonna be fun. Well, it's not really a watch along. It's not like a watch along, but it's like it's cool.
We'll test that because we got a Patreon stream coming up in just a couple weeks. So we'll test the game there, and then maybe we'll do that during a regular stream as well for sure. Taylor Paulson said The Walking Dead's my favorite show of all time. Wow, you just have bad taste.
Damn, Taylor, you gotta let him talk to you like that. You better.
I'm just kidding, Taylor.
And put a dick in his ass.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Taylor's busy being like a super secret spy, and like he's actually like.
No, yeah, Taylor's like still paying off his bar tab at that strip club. It's like a lot. No, well, here's the thing. I
am John Wick.
Is The Walking Dead?
I
don't know, man. The Walking Dead, as far as your favorite TV show of all time, I mean, you're gonna leave out The Sopranos. You're gonna leave out like Breaking Bad. You're gonna leave out like it's not
Cobra
my show.
Kai.
But I like Cobra Kai. I also like that wrestling show Heels, but we'll never see a fucking third season. Son of a bitch.
That doesn't seem like it.
anyway.
Sopranos is the greatest show of all time. I don't think that anything's beaten that. Have you finished Penguin?
Boardwalk Empire's good.
Have you finished Penguin?
Mm-mm.
Me either. You guys should watch Shrinking on Apple TV, by the way. It's fucking awesome. It's hilarious.
I can't because every time I bring up anything to watch with April, she's like, but we're still watching Dexter. Like, I can't get it. Like, I have to fucking finish it. I've literally created a monster.
How many? Like, you already watched Dexter. That's not fair.
I did like 5 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, but now she's never seen it. So now I have to finish the fucking thing.
So you're just like, watch your Duck Dynasty DVDs and leave me alone.
She'll make me watch them.
So you're just literally going on like an abstinence?
Well, I wanted to watch Alien Romulus with her because she's never seen it. And I just got it because I thought Alien Romulus was awesome, but I brought it up. I was like, you want to watch Alien Romulus? She's like, we're supposed to watch Dexter. I'm like, so just forget it. I guess nothing tonight. Nothing.
How long do you have to go before you finish the Dexter rewatch?
There's goddamn 8 seasons, and we're on the fucking third.
Buddy. You might as well just divorce her.
No, and then she's like, but you also said we were going to watch Ash versus Evil Dead 2 also after Dexter. I'm like, God damn it. I was like, you can pick up shows after you leave them off. There's this thing called recap. They recap the fucking episode. I gotta do that now. I gotta finish fucking Dexter. I don't get me wrong, Dexter's a great show, but I don't want to like.
I couldn't even finish it once. But no, Regina's apparently wants to come back, but hasn't heard anything. Nothing on Anna Faris yet, as far as Scary Movie. By the way, they did say that
songs. Who is Regina and Anna
from Scary Movie? You dumb dick.
Oh, I thought you were talking about secret songs.
No, we screwed back a little bit, but they did say Marlon, Sean, and Keenan Wayans are going to be producing it. They're going to be writing it. It doesn't say if they're going to be directing it or not, though. So they are going to be
that's the
involved.
problem right there. Okay, they're writing it and they're going to be producing it. I mean, that also comes down to whether or not they're going to have creative control over the final product. And if that may not be the case, they might be just their names are on it.
I fucking hope so. But
well, if he's writing it, there's going to be obviously some of it, but
yeah. Jacob, back when we were talking about the Mike Tyson thing, said, Mike, for what it's worth, you can get plus odds for the fight going the distance. I think I'll probably do that. I think I'll probably bet on the fight going the distance and Paul winning. I hate to.
Dude, did you hear about that?
I'm gonna watch rooting for Mike Tyson to knock him out, but it ain't gonna happen.
Did you hear about that dumbass fucking streamer that like he bet $700,000 for Harris to win? $700,000 because he said the odds were too good. I don't remember what the odds were, but I'm like, you're fucking stupid, dude.
Motherfucker been watching too much fucking news.
Like, what the fuck had you hooked in on phonics? Because you're dumb as shit.
that's yeah. People betting on the election's crazy to me. Like,
I didn't. Well, no, dude, it's Vegas. Like they'll bet on anything. Like I'm not surprised they were doing it, but I'm just surprised anybody would put that amount of money behind anything. Like I don't care who the fuck it was. $700,000. Fuck you. That's weird. That's like somebody that's like trying to get rid of money and launder it. Like that's why they did it.
that's just dumb, dude. You can't do that shit. Brian Cruzel, I had a good run 2 weeks ago. Last week I lost like half of it. It sucked. Brian Cruzel said best vampire movie is Dracula Dead and Loving It. I've never seen that one. And
Leslie Nielsen was great in that, but Brian, stop trolling with your Kyle Green Lantern, Kyle Ranker. I can't remember his last name. Don't you dare.
It's hot. Criminals are hot.
But Dracula Dead and Loving It is great.
Did you hear the good news, brother?
Jesus is coming back. I did.
He is risen.
Yeah,
you remember that in Sopranos? That really fucked up, like old guy was always at the table. I think he was always at Carmela's house, and he was.
You mean talking about the dad? Not the dad.
The old dude that was always like asleep, and someone would come over, and they'd be like, "Oh," it's like, "Did you hear the good news?" They'd be like, "No, what are you talking about?" He's like, "He is risen." He's like, "Yeah, we met last week." He's like, "Oh."
Yeah,
fucking weirdo. But no, what were we talking about? I forgot. What I was just gonna say.
You said something about the good news. Did I hear?
Oh yeah, it's not good news actually. Machine Gun Kelly and Meg and Fox are having a baby together.
Yes. Yes.
God damn it.
What are they having? What do they have?
Well, they'll decide after it's born.
What kind of baby?
They're still fucking. Yeah, it's like everyone's like, "Oh no, Megan Fox." It's like, I don't know if you know this, but Megan Fox has kids already. She just ignores them because she went off and did drugs all over.
Yeah, dude, that kid's gonna come out looking like the fucking Reanimator. I thought they were breaking up. I thought they had broke up.
Adrian said, yeah, I thought they did too. Let's do some random polls since we caught up, maybe. Hey, listen, buddy. If I want to pay you to produce the show, I'll send you a fucking Buffalo nickel.
Adrian's face in that picture with his tie on, that's like when he asked that question, that does remind me of something. It's like, maybe we just do some random polls since we're all caught up. What do you guys think?
That's code for I don't like what
you're
talking about.
But then his face is kind of like, not a good idea. I think it's a pretty good idea.
You don't think that's so bad? Crazy Saint said Glenn Powell is the next lead for Mission Impossible. Crazy Saint, here's the thing about that is that news comes from the InSchneider account, who is a class A prick, who also is wrong all the fucking time. He's a guy who actually charges people $10 to follow his Twitter account, where he sometimes allegedly makes up shit.
I'm a follower.
I
can't afford it. I had to quit.
Yeah, so I was watching the Pat McAfee show today. And they're friends with Glenn Powell or whatever. And someone said, the Hollywood Handle retweeted it. They're like, oh, Tom Cruise. So the story was Tom Cruise allegedly wants Glenn Powell to replace him in the Mission Impossible series after this new movie comes out. And
that would suck, dude. I don't like that at all.
I don't like it either. Glenn Powell's fine. I just don't see it. But again, if you look at their relationship, the way Tom Cruise likes him a lot, the way they were in Top Gun together, and you were just making up bullshit stories to get clicks to your $10 Twitter account, of course, allegedly, that's what you would say. So it's one of those. It's like we got this covered used to do. Let's make up shit that makes sense, and then when it's right, we'll say it was, the whole thing. But anyways, I was watching the Pat McAfee show live today, and they were like, oh shit, did you see this? Because they love Glenn Powell. And Pat McAfee FaceTimes Glenn Powell, who's working with William Macy on the set of the Running Man remake. And he answers it. And he's like, he asked him, he was like, just heard the news. He's like, and Glenn Powell's like, what news? What are you talking about? He was like, you're gonna be replacing Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, and he was like, yeah, my mom would never let me do that. He was like, she would never let me do it.
What a charming guy.
No, because of the stunts. That actually makes sense because
I know
you know what I mean,
joke,
like because the stunts and shit like that. But
well,
yeah,
I mean,
so
if Tom Cruise is gone, who gives a shit? Like, so they could just get a stunt double then. Well, here's the thing about Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
I don't think Glenn Powell's a bad dude. I don't know him personally. I really don't know anything about him except that, his movies. I think he's a very mediocre type of actor. I don't really, not really anything excited about him, but I do feel like he's on everyone's tongue recently.
Actor. What do you think about that?
Huh? About
so
what,
I think
me?
you're mediocre.
I am.
How about that?
Yeah, I am all the time. Okay. Like I told you, there is a idea of Jay Jones. It's more like a concept. Why don't you just shut your goddamn hole up?
I've seen you pretend to come in the bedroom, and I didn't believe it.
Well, you know what? That's because you weren't very good. So how about that? Hey, Mike, what's your heritage? Is it
my gamer tag?
Is it homosexual?
This is not a heritage.
No, it's from the Hangover. He's like, what's your heritage? Is it homosexual?
I was born with it. Maybe it's
like, what is that, homosexual? No, anyway, no, it feels like Glenn Powell is on everyone's lip to do anything to do, like, oh yeah, the new Indiana Jones, Glenn Powell.
That's the new
who
Tom
should
Hardy.
play the new Tyrannosaurus Rex? Glenn Powell. Who should play the actual tornado? Glenn Powell with the cowboy.
Yeah, it's true.
No,
so
by the way, here's another rumor that came out. I don't know. Again,
I'm gay.
Yeah, well, that's not a rumor. That's just fact.
It's on the hot sheets.
I mean, obviously, we're not following CNN here. We're like CNN. We're actually following facts. We called it. Fox. No, no. I will say that people are saying Henry Cavill was either approached or he is interested in doing Cyclops in the new the X-Men.
Fuck yes.
Somebody had a mock-up of him like doing he had the 90s look with the yellow underwear and
oh my god,
dude, he looked dude, I was like, if like everyone's gonna go, they're like, well, he would be better as Wolverine. He's too big, dude. Honest to God, as Scott Summers, the frame, he looks like fucking Scott Summers from the 90s cartoon.
So the only problem I see with that, because dude, you're right. Like the Jim Lee comics, right? When they were all fucking jacked up.
That's exactly right? The body type's already there.
Yeah, like when they're all fucking huge and jacked up, and all the girls had big old bubble asses, shit like that. Like when it was all like they're all just like the fucking when they all look like that. In the Jim Lee ages in like the late 90s, like 97, around then.
90s, like 95.
My favorite time to be an X-Men fan, by the way. That fucking run ruled. But like he's perfect for it. Yeah, I mean it's absolutely perfect for it.
But would you like it? Actually, I would, because that would tell me you could not cast Henry Cavill as Scott Summers Cyclops unless you were going to make the entire movie, or at least Cyclops was going to get his due finally, where it was going to focus on Cyclops as the leader of the X-Men, and it wasn't just going to focus on Wolverine. Which there's nothing wrong with Wolverine. Obviously, he's a great character, but I mean, they did Scott Summers dirty in the X-Men movies.
No, 100%. My main problem with it though is you really can't have Henry Cavill play that character, because where the fuck are you going to find the other ones? If you do Henry Cavill as Cyclops and he's fucking big and bolting, every fucking X-Men's going to have, you're going to have to be passing out steroids like WWE backstage in the early 90s.
Yeah, well,
I mean, everyone's going to have to be jacked and huge as fuck to really like make it make sense.
Well, I mean, okay, first off, it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, you got a Wolverine. I feel like again, if you can say what you want,
Edgerton is Wolverine.
Charlie Huntingham. I guarantee it's going to be Charlie Huntingham. 100%. I think Charlie, not 100%, but I think that Charlie Huntingham is up for it. I think he'll get it. I think I don't know, maybe with Gambit, Channing Tater Tots, maybe they bring Channing Tater Tots in as Gambit.
I think they do Gambit. They'll definitely do Channing Tater
I feel like they've already established him, so it would make sense. Then you really just got to cast like a sexy Jean Grey, a sexy Storm, and like an adult Rogue. So you don't want to do the same fucking Anna Paquin story again. And I don't feel like, dude, Henry Cavill as Cyclops would look like that. Like Scott Summers is supposed to be disciplined in all areas of his life, and that would include his body. So he would be like in shape and like, very like on the,
Tom Brady. Get Tom Brady would be a great Cyclops. He's a leader. He's a born leader.
Yeah, and he'll do whatever it takes to win, like deflate balls, whatever. Suck them off. Oh, hey, I got a little joke for you guys, by the way. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
Ellen DeGeneres.
No, a lickalotopus.
Sounds like a Pokemon character.
Hey,
Matt
you
Roberts
guys
said,
hear-
"What
did
can I
you-
do to friends with Jay
what?
on Xbox PS5?"
But if you got to ask, you can't afford it.
Let Jay shave your
gotta-
chest because you look
No,
like
I'll give you
chest.
my it's, you know what?
It's fuckbutts.com.
Fuckbutts.com is the name. And I'm working on getting it a patent for it. What? I'll let you know later on. But yeah,
Is that a real site? Do you think?
What? Fuckbutts.com?
All right, we're gonna do it together, guys.
Fuckbutts.com? Yes,
no, I
dude,
can't. I can't show it because it's gonna pull up.
Yeah,
some nasty
I would
shit
imagine
that
that's
I can't
100%. I imagine they
I'm
look
gonna
like
do it alone.
Smokey. They look like Smokey the Bear gay bin that like
show.
hug
Wait, I
each
gotta go
other
to
a
the
lot.
incognito tab. I don't
Dude,
want
what are
like,
you
my
doing?
kids
Don't
looking at my
fucking
search
load
history.
up your computer with that shit.
Fuckbutts.com. It's loading. Fuckbots.com doesn't support a secure connection.
This is real.
I swear
It's
to
real.
God, dude.
It's real. Somebody paid for that .com and Fuckbutts was in front of it. Somebody went out. You are seeing this warning because this site does not support HTTPS and you are in incognito mode. You got to go out of incognito mode. They want to know who's visiting fuckbutts.com.
Yeah, HTTPS stands for hot touching penis suckers.
Yeah, and they want and they don't want you hiding behind your screen, you little pervert. Come out in the open.
God, all I want to do is go to fuckbutts.com. Stupid firewalls.
No. My gamer tag on PlayStation 5 is Wham1. It really is.
Mine has wham in it because
I was gonna change it. I don't know. I was gonna change the gamer tag. The reason why I have that is for if we ever did like a gaming thing, but it's WWAM -1 -Rindar.
No, it's not. You fucking
No, it really is. Ask Colton. I can give.
Well,
Colton,
you gave me.
you know what?
You gave me a fucking fake one.
That's on PS5, dude. You ain't got one because you poor bitch.
Oh, that's true. Taylor Paulson says, imagine taking a little brown pillow in the stall next to Big Joe Grizzly getting killed by Michael Myers. My coworker and I were losing our minds talking about it. Yeah, dude, could you imagine if you're just sitting there trying to squeak one out quietly next to Big Joe Grizzly and you hear all that shit going on next door?
I would probably pull my feet up and act like nobody was in the stall.
Go to your quiet place.
By the way, if you guys, speaking of shit and emoji shits, please do not buy that PS5 Pro. That fucking $800 goddamn PlayStation 5. Apparently,
I was going to go out tomorrow and pick it up.
They don't take EBT. No, it's $800 and you get like 2 pixels more. And people are like bragging about Sony fanboys, which I like it too, but I'm not a fanboy. But they're like, Jesus Christ, the power of the next generation, 60 frames per second, 4K native, it's hot. And then people like were showing it's like 30 frames per second. You fucking lying cocksucker. Like in 2024, consoles are still struggling to do 30 frames per second. You're acting like every game was going to be native 60. It's so dumb. Just don't spin it because you're literally getting the system and then you have to buy the stand and you have to buy like the disc player separate. This is literally like when you get abused in a relationship and the husband telling you that it's your fault that you're getting smashed and that you believe it.
He has experience.
That's what Sony's
then
turned
listen,
into.
if you no, yeah, next thing they're gonna be like, yeah, to plug it up, you have to call a Geek Squad professional to come over your house and set it up because that's the only way to get the
it's $700, but I'm off by $100, but $700. But if you buy the stand and the disc player, you're like at the end of the day, you're getting close to about $1,000 fucking dollars for this piece of shit. $1,000 fucking dollars. And like they're like, look at the powerful performance of the Spider-Man 2 video game on PS5 Pro. It's like, bitch, it looks the same. Like, oh yeah, you added a puddle. You added one more puddle in New York City.
Wow. Motionless Zombie says, can you guys do a reaction to YouTube or Fizzy Pop's Loomis drive-through video, please? It's hilarious. Also, Pops Ross! Let's look at it for a second. I don't know if I can play the whole thing because it depends on the music and whatnot. If it's anything that has to be copyrighted or not. Hopefully Fizzy Pops is okay with this. Okay, let's check it out.
With a name like Fizzy Pops, I feel like everything goes.
Seems like a cool person. With that ball cap. Can you hear it?
Michael! Michael! It's Halloween, Michael! Why'd you return to Haddonfield, Michael? Bye! No! No!
Did you speed it up?
I didn't mean to.
No! Where's Michael?
Okay.
Michael!
What that?
Where's Michael at?
I don't know. Come to the window.
You don't know? Why are you?
That guy said, I don't know. Come to the window.
Why are you protecting him?
That motherfucker's gonna shoot you.
He's here! Michael! Oh, God.
Dad call?
Michael! Not Don Cole!
No, come to the window.
Why are you protecting him?
I know.
Michael!
Come to the window.
Return to Haddonfield! And you're hiding him. Why?
I know. Come to the window.
I don't know. Come window.
What happened?
Where's Michael?
No, Michael.
Michael here.
No.
Here the darkest eyes.
This
The
is
devil's
bad,
eyes. He was here.
No, I
You know.
know yet.
You know Michael was here. Why are you protecting him? Why? Why are you protecting him? Michael!
He's got the face down like the whole.
There's no
He's
way
right
they
there,
know who
Michael
he
Myers.
is. Or
Lock
he's
the
trying to-
doors. He's gonna come inside. Oh God, here he is. Roger
That's
is
a
in it.
fucking buff ass.
Michael.
Holy shit, dude.
Do you know the date? Today is Halloween, and he loves Taco Bell. He loves
Dude, why is she looking at him like he's a carol?
That's Michael's favorite
like,
food
at
is
Christmas. She's
chalupa.
like, oh, this is sweet.
You better lock the doors now. You better lock it now. Now. He's coming in now. There he is. Now. Michael. I met this boy.
She doesn't. This is the problem,
His
dude. These
name was
people don't
Michael
know who he's
Myers.
doing. I guarantee you,
He had the
they
darkest
don't know who the
eyes.
fuck he's supposed to be.
The devil's
Tried so hard
eyes.
not to laugh, dude.
I know.
And
I
he's
would
returned
quit,
to
but I would've finished
Haddonfield.
theirs.
To McDonald's to eat a double cheeseburger. Is that you, Michael? Michael, why'd you come home, Michael? Why'd you come home? Why'd you return to Haddonfield, Michael? Get out of there now. He's not the manager. It's Michael Myers. Michael. Where's Michael?
Yeah, you know. what
Oh
would
shit! I
piss
just
me
realized
off-
the music's playing too. I'm afraid to get.
Well, here's the thing. Also, what would piss
afraid
me
of
off about
copyright.
it was be like, if you were like legitimately in line behind him to get a quarter pounder with cheese, this motherfucker is up there with a fake ball cap, screaming about Michael Myers. I'd get pissed as fuck, dude. Like, you know, like there's always a place at a time, but on Halloween and everybody's drunk and they're trying to get their goddamn quarter pounder with cheese, and you're fucking sitting up there with a ball cap doing that performance in front of McDonald's employees that probably don't know who the fuck you're trying to be because they don't watch Halloween religiously like us freaks do. I'd be like, get the fuck going.
The first guy, I think everybody else knew, but I think the first guy definitely did not know. He was like,
Well, no, because he didn't
go.
speak. Well, he had a hard time understanding what he was saying. He'd be like, no, Michael here. No, Mac.
That was pretty
No, I
funny.
mean, I don't think the people even that he was reacting, like he was playing with at McDonald's and Taco Bell, knew who Loomis was. They were just laughing because this guy was coming up filming, saying weird shit.
How much money would it take to get you to do that? Like how much
zero,
like cold
because-
hard cash would it get you to do? Like there has to be a number that it would get you to do that.
No, because here's the thing. I feel like here's the thing. I would be fine with doing it if the fast food worker didn't think I was like making fun of them or trying to make their life even shittier by doing something like that. Like, because I feel like they'd be like, they're like, oh, they're making fun. I don't know. Because I would do the thing. I would do the sketch, but then I wouldn't want anybody to, like, I would feel bad if they thought that we were like, we were there to like make fun of them or like give them a hard time. And it's already a shitty job. If they didn't get the joke, like, and if they didn't know who Loomis was, I'd feel bad. Especially because my Loomis cusses a lot more.
we personally never ever involve the public in our skits because, well, A, you can get shot these days,
Yeah.
and B, but I will say that guy did a great job.
He did a great
Fucking
job. I just wouldn't do it.
D-Bitch said, this is something Old Wham would do. Hey, shut your mouth, D-Bitch. You shut your mouth.
First off, Old Wham, you know what? We almost got shot.
We are Old Wham. We're old as fuck.
And by the way, we almost got shot. We went to a fucking where they sell crack outside the doors, like they're goddamn handing out candy canes. When we were doing that in 2018 or whatever, when we were introducing every fucking new video in front of a location. There was a motel, like literally we rolled up like drive-by style. I jumped out and did it really quick while Mike was filming it. People's doors were open. People were doing laundry with on clothes hanger lines. I could smell the fresh smell of black tar heroin in the air. And I was doing it. And that shit was scary. Like there were also fugitives living in there.
It wouldn't work because yours is your own version of it. Like it's not an impersonation of Donald Pleasance's Dr. Loomis. You know what I mean?
Too dirty.
Like your own version of it. So I feel like people may not get it. They would just be like, seriously, who the fuck is this guy?
What's going on? And then if I'm like, you know what goddamn Michael is? You're protecting him back there. You keep smiling. You think this is a joke? This is no joke. What's a joke is that they hired. And see, my shit's too much of an insult. Then I'd be like, I feel bad.
Yeah. You couldn't be like, get a job because I'm at work. It's like, gotta do it.
Get a better job. You call this work? I call this slop bullshit. Donald Trump did your job for 15 minutes and made it look easy. Shut up.
Colt Todd, what's up, dude? He says, if you could chug a beer with anyone, who would it be? I'm going Pat McAfee or Stone Cold. Also, any funny clips tonight? I think we'll probably get a couple funny clips. Yeah, it's looking that way, buddy.
Chug a beer with?
Oh. Yeah. I would. That's tough, dude. Because your natural answer's got to be Stone Cold, but I love Pat McAfee. I think he's a good dude. I would chug a beer with Pat McAfee, I think. No, I would have to go Stone Cold. Fuck, that's tough.
I would chug a beer with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
God damn, that's a good answer.
You gotta go with Arnold, dude, because I do it on his tank too. I'd be like, can we sit on your tank while we do it?
Can I sit on your dick while
absolutely, whatever.
Oh man, anybody though. Mel Gibson.
No, you better watch out. As long as you're not a Jew, you can do it.
Man, fuck. That's to chug a beer with someone.
It was like, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pat McAfee and Stone Cold are really good answers. It's tough to top that. Jim Carrey. I would chug a beer with Jim Carrey. That'd be funny as fuck. Because he would just get it all over his face.
Yeah, but he'd probably be like, "Is this vegan beer?" I don't do anything but vegan beer. Because he's weird.
You don't talk bad about fucking Jim
Shut
Carrey.
The
right?
fuck
He can
up,
be as
dude.
vegan as he wants to. He's the funniest man that's ever walked the face of the
planet.
planet. I don't give a shit.
At this point, Jim Carrey is out to lunch with Jared Leto's brain. Like that man, he is gone.
That is true, but that's what it takes. That's what it takes. You have to give your brain to your
called
cause.
Burnout City, right there, son. Burn out. Like you should have left Holly Whorehood a long time ago. It consumes you.
Clinton, time for an ass whooping.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Enjoy your pee time. Enjoy. Yes, it's pee time for you. Let's check in on Kentucky. Well, it's a replay. Fuck my ass with a spoon. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Who would you guys chug? That's a really good question. If you guys could chug a beer with anybody on planet Earth, who would it be? I want to see your all's answers to that. Samuel L. Jackson would be fun to chug a beer with. John Daly would be fun to chug a beer with. Nighttime said Tony Todd. I don't know what to do with that. Nighttime. I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna move along. Paul Rudd, that's a good answer. Paul Rudd would be cool to chug a beer with for sure. Gordon Ramsay. Joe Biden. Yeah, dude. Joe Biden. Honestly, that's a pretty fucking good answer. I don't care how you feel about him politically. Watching that motherfucker chug a beer would be the funniest shit you've ever seen in your fucking life. Just chugging a fucking beer with Joe Biden. Welcome to Hot Ones with Joe Biden. Oh, fuck me, dude. That's great. Matthew Lillard, that's a good answer. Chris Farley. Yeah, dude. That would be hilarious. Oh, my God. That'd be great. Gary Busey, that's a good answer. Charles Bronson. Goldberg. Oh my god. Kane Hodder. Andre the Giant. Yeah. Andre the Giant. You stand no fucking chance. Oh my god. Some of you guys are fucked up. Like Kentucky's down by 6 first half. The line's 6.5. I have Kentucky plus 6.5, so probably gonna fucking lose that. That's all right. Fuck me with this fucking aardvark. Oh my god.
Did I miss anything? Huh?
No.
By the way, Jesus Christ, dude, we've had like 3. You guys haven't left. There's a bunch of you in here. Holy shit.
It's crazy. Christopher Lloyd. Why are we naming people who P. Diddy? Yeah, I want to check a beer with P. Diddy. I want to lather up and with baby oil and chug a beer with P. Diddy. That sounds amazing.
More money, more problems. Pop
Party's
that
boy from
crystal.
Jack, good answer. Gronk.
Pop that crystal.
Take that answer, Rhino. He's such a fake ass. Gronk is so fake.
Oh,
Gronkowski's like, oh, I'm a frat boy. He's
I think he's
Harry in Fun with Dick and Jane. He's like, I'm a corporate puppet.
Hey,
Guys,
stop,
no
dude.
personality.
That poor man's got brain damage. He's retarded. Leave him alone. He literally.
God, every time I have to see one of those fucking USA commercials, I can't get in because I'm not a veteran.
I'm
so silly.
If you want to look at the amount of CTE that he's suffered, go back to some of his earlier interviews and watch him and listen to him talk to now. Like
that motherfucker had CTE before he was born.
Yeah, like he came out with the first case of it, but the scientists didn't get into him in time to study it.
Michael said he's hot though. You think Gronkowski's hot? That's terrible.
A lot of girls do. I mean, Michael's a guy, but I mean, a lot of girls do.
I can't. Yeah, no, girls don't think Gronk's hot. Trust me.
Yeah,
girls
they do, dude. They throw their fucking dirty panties. They throw their dirty panties at him all the time, huh?
No way, dude.
Dude, Gronk, dude. I guarantee he slams ass left and right if he wanted to.
Yeah, like stupid ass.
Yeah, because he's
like Jersey Shore ass.
Like, he looks like one of them cavemen from the fucking those goddamn credit card commercials back in the day. But at the end of the day, he's got a good rock solid body, and he's also really rich. So that's
he's
like
not even. No, dude, he's like a suburban retard. Like he's not fucking caveman. Like he's not like like he's
not a hot caveman. Just like like remember those credit card commercials back in the 90s? It was like the caveman guys.
Dude, they still do the stupid caveman. It's Geico. They're still trying to run that shit. It's not funny anymore at all. But they still they trot that fucking caveman dude out there every week for a new stupid commercial. Now we're down by 7.
They were doing them anymore.
Bullshit. I don't know what happened. I
think that Gronkowski is like a traditional like good looking guy, I guess, not in the face, but like body wise, like he's in shape and shit. That's what they like.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes in shape that are ugly as sin.
But he's got a lot of zeros on his bank account.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's attractive.
Yeah, so it's hot. It just turned it into a fucking
Right back.
Is he married though? I think he's married. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going home. Okay, well, that's fine. You know what's weird about this is that it's on full screen, which I don't have the chat pulled up, so I'm literally just talking to myself. Hi, D-Land. Idiot Mike fucked up again, or he left. I don't know. He did. He just fucking left. What an asshole. Hey, you know what? I got the power to fucking like remove him. What happened to the zany shit? What are you talking about? The zany. Money makes people look beautiful. Yeah, for sure. Deep thoughts. D Mitch says, Jay, any new game you're looking forward to? Well, I discussed it briefly. No, you know what? You want to hear something wild, wet, and crazy? Indiana Jones, and I don't know what the fucking title is. I can't remember, but it's a new video game coming out from Bethesda Studios. I am actually excited for that. It comes out in December. I'm looking forward to it. First-person shooter Indiana Jones game. But from what I saw, I think the memory requirement for it is like 325 megabytes. Or gigabytes, not megabytes. That would be small as fuck. Gigabytes.
What a stupid idiot.
Why don't you just shut up? Go back to fucking megabytes. School. Shut up, goddamn bitch hole.
Jay doesn't even know how to work a clock.
Just shut
Look
your
at a stupid clock.
Hey, look, first off, it's fixed. Did you see? No, you didn't. You know why?
you did-
I don't
did
want you to
fix
look at it because I didn't fix the minutes. I didn't fix the minute
did
because I
fix it.
forgot how clocks work.
Shit.
It says
No, you got the
9:22.
minutes, right?
Why the fuck didn't it change? Oh no, it's 9:55. I fixed it. Fuck you. See?
I didn't even realize that you fixed it either. I was looking right at it. Stupid.
Yeah, because that guy said, "Hey, my wife said maybe you'd feel better if you did that," and I did it, and I didn't feel better. So she lied.
He meant
That's
maybe
what
she'll
happened.
feel better, you stupid.
No, dude, the
golden
new
crown
video
eating
game they were
fuck.
asking if it's coming out. There's a video game coming out, a first-person shooter Indiana Jones game that's coming out next in December. Dude, it's like 320 something fucking gigabytes. Like that's the biggest game I've ever seen in my life.
That's what she said.
Like I better become fucking Harrison Ford while I'm playing it to take up that much memory.
I lied, by the way, when I was peeing, I was holding my dick in my hand. It was huge, and I was like, "This is really heavy." And then
Now you
also
are
I
lying.
thought we can't actually go.
There's no
through,
way you were peeing in the toilet.
We
standing
can't
up.
do Instagram funnies tonight because I haven't added anything to it. I haven't gone through it. It's still the old ones that are on there. I need to do that. I'll do that this week. Sorry, my bad. That's on me, dog. That's on me.
It's
Shut
all right.
up.
We might forgive you and let you back in the gang, but you're gonna have your ass kicked a little bit first. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. But you know what?
Fuck it with a spoon. Hey, you know what though? There is other movie news to talk about.
No, there's
It's
not.
not good. I'm not excited about it. And people got mad at me on Twitter for my non-excitement.
You're getting. You know what? What are you doing?
I
Are
should
you
just
becoming
get off the
Tony
fucking-
Hinchcliffe?
I
Fucking
just,
go on there and talk about fucking garbage heaps called Puerto Rico. You son of a bitch.
I need to get off of Twitter apparently because everyone's butthurt all the time.
Dude, I swear to God, if you did some soy shit and said I'm gonna go to Blue Sky instead, I'd be like, nah, dude.
Hey, just because you don't believe in your corporate god doesn't make you soy.
No, dude, 'cause
all
there's no way
Some
Blue
people just
Sky-
don't like milk, fuckface.
Blue Sky over Twitter.
I don't know what's wrong with Blue Sky.
Nah.
I like Blue Sky.
It's because it's stupid.
I'm gonna go to Threads.
It's like going to Rumble.
Yeah, that what's that? If going to Blue Sky is soy, what's going to Rumble?
Embracing your dick.
So they did report today that Finn Wolfhard
Oh God.
and Jason Reitman are remaking Idle Hands,
Oh,
which
God.
the natural response to that is what, Jay?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Kanye.
God,
That's fucking nasty.
there's a
dude.
real American right there.
Hey,
God,
listen, nothing against Finn Wolfhard. He works really well in that cutesy kid show. What's it called? Oh, Buddy Wacket? No, the Stranger Things. That's good. And he was terrible, forgettable character in Ghostbusters Afterlife and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. No personality, in my opinion, whatsoever to carry a movie like this at all, because the movie itself relies on a lot of personality to tell the story. Awful
There's a
idea.
kicker to it,
Jason
though.
Reitman, good idea. Finn Wolfhard, not good idea.
There's a kicker to that though. I don't know if he's acting in it or not. So Variety reports that Finn Wolfhard and Bill Brook will be co-writing the movie, and it's possible the duo may also end up directing. It doesn't say anything about them actually starring in it. But Jason Reitman of Ghostbusters Afterlife is going to produce it. And they're just my natural response to that was like, what? No. Like of all the fucking movies to remake in today's climate.
Environment.
Yeah, like I know we're doing Scary Movie 6, which I'm excited about because they're bringing back them, and I like to think that they'll at least still try to push the envelope. But a movie like Idle Hands is just, I mean, you just fucking know they're gonna take that, and it's gonna be the most just generic. It's not gonna offend. I don't need a movie to offend, but it's just not gonna push the needle. It's gonna be safe as hell.
I would like the
you just
movie to
know it's not
offend.
gonna be
I
funny.
want the movie to just fucking flop a big old wiener in my face and just be like, does this offend you? I was like, yeah. It's like, I'm going to keep doing it then. I'm like, okay. I don't mind that at all.
I only
Here's
like it if it's offensive.
I want it to be offensive. Like, listen, dude, I'm an edgelord. I've got fucking posters of 9 Inch Nail and Tool in behind me. You guys just can't see them.
You guys ever listen to 46 and 2 High on Mushrooms?
I got to be careful when I talk to people because the edge of my edgelord is so sharp it might cut you, bro. No, here's the thing. At the end of the day, Idle Hands, it was a novelty act. It was great for its time. It was a product of its time. It's not even about being whether it could be edgy or not and being effective. I just don't think it would work at all. I feel like it was a lightning in a bottle type of movie. It had a great cast. It was in the perfect year. And now I just don't think it works. I swear to God, I feel like a movie like that. It's a cult classic movie for a reason. Cult movies usually don't work well with remakes.
Yeah, and while I do agree with Roxy, Holly Roxy here, who always says some smart shit like this, the pendulum is about to swing back finally, and I hope that that's true. I hope movies get back to a point, with Terrifier being the highest box office unrated movie of all time, shit like that. Scary Movie 6 coming back. Maybe the world's gonna swing back. The pendulum's fine, and we've always talked about that. Like eventually, it's gone so safe, and we're afraid to offend, and everything is so clean that eventually the pendulum will swing back and we'll get back to like actually challenging stuff and making stuff that's risque and whatever. And maybe I just don't have any hope in this being it. So the problem was, though, when I tweeted, like, the natural reaction to this as a 90s kid is typically like, oh no, why would we do that? That if they made a sequel with Devon Sawa, okay, now we're talking a little bit. That could be interesting. But with this, your instant knee-jerk reaction is exactly what it's going to be like. And when I tweeted that, about the same time, Devon Sawa retweeted, and he was like, well, if they're going to remake it, it might as well be these two dudes. They're cool or whatever. And I had a bunch of people respond and be like, Devon Sawa's okay with it, so shut up. And I'm like, okay, Devon Sawa's okay with it. A, he's being nice because he's a nice person. If I was Devon Sawa, I would have said the same fucking thing. B, I'm not fucking Devon Sawa. I'm a movie viewer who understands how movies work. I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm just saying, like, as a viewer, I go, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Finn Wolfhard remake Idle Hands. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that seems about as interesting to me as fucking watching
My Sex Life
have sex with my dad.
That sounds very interesting, and I would love to watch that on repeat. But here's the thing. I think that I think you're right. I think Devon Sawa was he was extending professional courtesy to like Jason Reitman and Finn Wolfhard. That's all it was. It's pillow talk, baby. Don't you know it's pillow talk? It's like Bruce Campbell and Army of Darkness. But like, I don't think Devon Sawa, to be fair, I don't think he gives a shit either. He made his money when he did the movie, and he doesn't control the movie, and he doesn't really care about one way or the other. I feel like he was just extending some professional courtesy out, but that's all it was. People that run with these ideas like, oh my God, the star of the movie is fucking idiot. Stop being like, on the internet.
My hero and God, Devon Sawa, said that he was okay with it, so I must be, and you must be too. It's like, dude, like, calm the fuck down. I like Devon Sawa as much as the next guy, but Jesus Christ, like, if Devon Sawa's okay with it, you better be fucking okay.
There's some people that get way too weird into celebrity lives. They actually think that they're like they're buddies with them, and I'm like, listen, you got to stop it.
Yeah. I do have the capability of something called thinking for yourself. It's possible to do in this day and age. I know it's hard, but you can too.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm not on Twitter because I couldn't handle it. I would literally get banned.
I think I'm gonna leave and go to
every fucking pussy gay ass. No, you're not, because you're addicted to those lights.
You're not. I'm not gonna allow it. You should sign up to the camera store to get a better camera.
I'm going to throw this back to fucking Taiwan or wherever the fuck it came from. I'm gonna throw it so hard at the end of this stream, it's gonna go all the way back to Taiwan. I'm gonna Superman throw it. I'm so fucking tired of this shit, dude. Like, I've literally been, like, I've been doing my best today. I had a good day. I tried to taste some things. I had tomato soup, and I come on here excited to talk to you all. It's been a week, and then the camera says, "Guess what? Fuck y'all," and that's all it's been all day.
Fuck yeah! I kick your dick. Let's continue with the bad news since we're on that train. This came out. It's been a while. It's 2 weeks old, but it's been a while. We haven't talked about it yet. Jamie Lee Curtis, guys.
Oh my God.
I know you're excited about this. All right, I know you're pumped. Jamie Lee Curtis could return to the Halloween franchise. She could return to the Halloween franchise.
Somebody put fucking The Mummy Returns looking bitch back in the book of the life or the dead or whatever. Fucking Anaxa de Bakun or whatever her name was in The Mummy. That's what. Get it the fuck out of here. I'm done with the Jamie Lee Curtis story. I'm done with her Laurie Strode. I don't want to see it anymore.
That was my exact response. Fuck.
It's a wackadoo situation. No, she's saying never say never because baby sometimes needs to pay the mortgage bill. So I might come back.
This guy, no. Yeah, no, literally, dude. So here's what she's told Entertainment Weekly during a phone call. I have hung up my bell bottoms and my pale blue button-down shirt, and I've relinquished Lori to the ages with a warm aloha and a thanks for all the years and memories. And yet, but wait, there's more. If I've learned anything in my 65 years on this planet, it's never say never. Goodbye. Like, again, I don't think there's anything there at all. Like, of course she's going to say that, but then she did.
But there's always directors out there that would be like, "Oh, well, she's open to the possibility." Wow.
Yeah, she did share it on her Instagram. The only point to even bring this up is the fact that that should never ever fucking happen in a million years. No. I don't care what the story is. I don't care if you bring goddamn Martin Scorsese in to direct it, and you bring Kurt Cobain back from the dead to score the fucking thing. You should never, ever, 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 ever bring Jamie Lee Curtis back to Halloween Fair. She did great. Well, listen. She fucking did great. It's like Tropic Thunder when he's talking to. He's like, "What's your name, sir? You're a fine American. We appreciate your service. Now shut the fuck up." Like, there is no reason for that to ever happen again.
It's like a wrestler that keeps on retiring every 2 years.
Yeah,
like, but I thought you were done. And now they're like, "Oh, at WrestleMania 68,000, they're gonna show back up." And like, I thought you were like, you literally just retired like last year.
Yeah, no, thank you. Says
yeah, well, you never know what can happen. You never know. No, I know what can happen. Stay the fuck
I know what should happen.
Stay the fuck out of my house. My house, my rules. No, here's the thing. I think that they should and I know the controversial opinion, but I feel like they should reboot the fucking series at this point, and whatever studio takes over, they may not see it that way, but I feel like they should reboot it, and they should do it in the way that they did in the flashback sequence with Halloween Kills. They should get that guy. That was some of the best looking fucking shit ever, and they should either move far away from the Laurie Strode storyline and come up with something far south. Far south.
Fly, better can fly.
Fuck you, fucking camera. They should either do that or have her in the movie, but very briefly, and obviously not Jamie Lee Curtis in there at all. What I would do, here's the thing. Quentin Tarantino said this about Halloween 1, and he's right. What made it scary for a lot of people, and for us as uber fans of Halloween, the show and the series, the movies and whatever, it's hard for us to imagine this, but before there was any sequels, right? It was just Halloween. You went and saw it in the theater. What made him creepy and what made it weird and frightful was the fact that he randomly chose this girl for no fucking reason. No reason whatsoever. He just randomly chose her and then stalked her and then was trying to murder her. That's what was scary about it. There was no family connection. There was no sister-brother thing. It was just he got obsessed with it and he fucking did it. That's what was terrifying, because that could really happen. You could actually see some weirdos doing that, or a weirdo doing that, and that being on the 6 o'clock news. Like just some weird stalker guy that just got it in his head to fucking, become obsessed with this person and kill him. But anyway, so if they're going to play around with the Laurie idea, first off, I think it needs to have a rest. I think that you need to get back to the roots of Michael Myers, and what makes him scary is that the unknown. You don't know what Michael's doing. There's no rhyme or reason to it, just like Lubis said in the original Halloween. So I would either create a new girl, a new town, or something. I don't know. And if you're going to have Laurie Strode in it, obviously I would have nothing to do with Jamie Lee Curtis's character whatsoever. It would be a completely different reimagining of that character in some capacity. That's what I do. And that's only to be like, I'm trying to set my own identity for this movie, where I'm not associated with all that baggage that comes with recreating that character.
Yeah, it's an absolute asinine idea to begin with. Like, I'd say 92.5% of Halloween fans don't ever want to see Jamie Lee Curtis in a Halloween movie. Don't want to see Laurie Strode brought back again. There's so much to explore in the lore and the history of Michael Myers. Again, look at what Terrifier's doing and how they're breaking new boundaries and doing things. Like, to go back to that same well again would be just, oh my God, the worst thing the franchise. It will kill the franchise. If they bring her back for another Halloween franchise movie, fucking lock the door.
That's over.
It's fucking over.
You might as well just have Jason come in and fight him. Yeah, you might as well have Jason show up and fight him.
I'm thankful she came back for Halloween 2018, because the franchise needed that invigoration for people to take it seriously again.
And she should have died there.
And that would have been cool.
Well, I mean, we said it before, and it's not because Andy was on the show, but I feel like if they had moved forward with Andy being the main protagonist of the movie, it would have been way better.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I would have given Jamie Lee Curtis her due with Michael and have a great fight with her and everything, and then had Andy Matejcek as the main character moving forward.
And another point in that regard, they made 3 movies with Jamie Lee Curtis in the new Halloween trilogy, right? They could have told her she did nothing in that second and third movie with her character.
She did nothing
that they could
sure in Kills.
Yeah, they did nothing with her character in Kills or Ends that they couldn't have easily done in 2018. They could have done that story easily in 2018, wrapped up and made that movie even better because 2018 is a great movie, I feel like. But they could have literally told the arc that they did, that they stretched out for 2 more movies. They could have handled that shit in 2018 and then made not only 2018 a little bit better, but made Kills and Ends all that more better rather than
and then setting up. Well, obviously they needed. There were some other issues like setting up the Corey storyline should have been done way earlier, and there's a bunch of stuff they could have done better. But the other thing is, I agree. I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie was even more useless in Kills, though. She could have been. You didn't even have to have Laurie Strode in that movie, and the movie would have been fine. At least they gave her something to do in Ends, where she was like trying to like consult with Corey or not, but like mentor him at first, and then was like, "Stay away from my granddaughter." Like at least she was doing something actively with her fucking Janis Joplin voice, but. Otherwise, you're right. You could have taken her into 2018, told her story. First off, Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode already had a great send off. She already had a great story ender as far as her character, and it was called H2O. And I'm not even a fan of that movie necessarily, but she already had a good send off.
Yep.
I mean that was it. Josh Hartnett gets to go to Yosemite.
Tim C's a hell of a fucking guy. Tim C, everybody.
Thank you, Tim. What the fuck, dude? Wow, man. Where have you been?
Man.
I've been missing that sexy frosted blonde tips hair.
Just saying what's up and dropping it back, man. We really appreciate that, Tim. Thank you so much, dude. You're a fucking prince, and we love you, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, dude. I think it's. Stop it. I'm literally, I'm fucking Chalice at the end of Halloween 3 if they bring her on screen. I'm like, turn it off.
Well,
like,
you know what? We've gone over this so many times and in so many different ways. We've literally talked about it ad nauseum about Jamie Lee Curtis and Laurie Strode, the character, and why it doesn't work anymore to keep doing it. Again, she's a great character. Jamie Lee Curtis has done a great job with the character, but at the end of the day, they keep relying on this particular character again. I hate to keep saying it. Like they feel like they need that chick in the movie to make it work, and that's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
she didn't need to be in the movie. She does it. Honest to God, they could have done Halloween 2 with a different girl. I know that's controversial to say. They could have left Laurie Strode at the fucking house, and then Loomis could have been on the hunt for Michael, and then Michael would have been doing the same thing. But you know what? They didn't do the sister brother connection, and it would have been just him going to the next victim. That's it. That'd have been fucking awesome. He just goes to the hospital and starts fucking with a nurse there or something. I don't know. Laurie Strode didn't need to be in the fucking movie. It didn't make the movie any better, is what I'm saying.
Oh, hang on one sec. I'm pulling up something.
But I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But I could be. And if I am, that's okay.
This is what I was looking for. This is what I would say to Jamie Lee Curtis about coming back to the Halloween franchise.
The book.
Oh, you're a great American. This nation owes you a huge debt. Now, shut the fuck up and let me do my job.
That's what they should. That's what
the director should tell her when she says, "Could I be in the movie?"
Yeah,
that's what the director should say.
We appreciate your service. Now shut the fuck up and get out of here.
Yeah. But here's the thing too is and Holly, you're all right. Like I think the pendulum is swinging. I think that people are becoming less worried about being offended by a fucking couple of jokes or whatever, or something like raunchy in a movie. But it takes time, and it's not even about like, I don't even like raunchy for raunchy's sake, or over the top for over the top sake. It's just as bad to me as gore for no reason. Like if the joke works and falls in line, it makes sense. Like there's a lot of movies I've seen like that are raunchy, and I'm like, that's good though. Like the joke fall and hits because it's relatable. Like American Pie, a lot of people consider that raunchy, but we grew up in the 90s, so all those references and what they were doing was very like on the point. Like he's like, what's second base feel like? Like warm apple pie. I'm like, ooh, that's gross. But that's what it was like talking to your dudes.
That's what studios don't realize. That's why they got a bunch of David Zaslavs running around out there. They don't realize, oh, we're gonna make a movie. We're gonna make a funny movie. It's gonna make people mad. They're gonna cancel us on Twitter, which is not real life. I think everything the past
Twitter is not real life.
Year has proven that Twitter's not real life. But like, you know, they're gonna be offended. What's gonna happen is you're gonna put out a movie. It's gonna offend a bunch of people, and it's gonna get a bunch of people talking about the movie, and then a bunch of people are gonna go see the movie, enjoy it, and it's gonna be a fucking hit, classic. Push that needle, man. Go there. Like that's what they need to do. Like they would fucking have a hit on their hands for sure.
Just tell a great story. Like here, if they unchain the writers and let them tell a good story, the comedy and the jokes will write themselves if they know what they're doing and they're allowed to fucking be funny and have a good time. Like that's the thing. It feels like nobody in Hollywood's having a good time writing anything anymore. It's like just a bunch of the same old fucking bullshit, and they have to stay within these guidelines or they're gonna get like canned. It's like if you had fun writing your fucking movie, it would be a hit.
Vince Vaughn was on Hot Ones a couple months ago, and he explained that perfectly. He explained it perfectly. He was like, you go to these studios, and I'm paraphrasing obviously, but he's like, you go to these studios and they don't want anything original. Like they want something that's going to tie to an IP. Anything that comes out of your mouth that's original, they don't want. Like they're literally killing their own industry. Mike Parton said, idle hands flop due to bad timing. Hashtag Holland. Yeah, 100%. That movie could have been a hit.
That. Yeah.
That was a bad time for movies too. It's kind of like what it is right now, honestly. With the Columbine thing, they haven't changed Scream 3, changed Idle Hands, changed a bunch of stuff. And that was just, it's weird when you look back at that time too. Like Columbine happened and it fucked up the whole industry. And now we're living in a time zone where like a new fucking tragedy happens every other day. And it's like, you know, the world's different, man. It's crazy. So
I feel like the world's just gotten smaller because of the internet. It's not, I don't think it's any different. I just think you have access to a lot of crazy bad news at like the instant you want it.
Yeah, but you also, dude, I mean, we've had COVID, we had fucking the vertical equinox, you know, this generation's lived through a fucking lot. All right. We've lived through a lot.
You know what? I lived through the band Beck. So you don't know what you're talking about.
They're still around, dude. They're still doing
I know. I heard.
That time said, I'm still waiting for that insanely awesome Toxic Avenger reboot with Peter Dinklage and Elijah Wood. It appeared at a festival 2 years ago. Yeah, what happened to that?
I remember that. Yeah, holy shit. Nighttime with your weird mask. You're right. I forgot all about that Mad Max Sexy at the Night. Yeah, where the fuck is that movie? Well, you know what happened. Troma ran out of money.
Dude, that's crazy. You can see my the game on the TV in my tube TV in the background right there. I'm pointing out like you guys can see what I'm pointing at, like right there. Right.
No, but I mean, I know, but what game is it?
I got the UK game on the main TV over here.
Zoom in. What are we winning?
No, we're down by 9.5.
God damn it. Why'd you tell me?
Yeah, sorry a bit. No,
but here's the thing though. Yeah, like I would watch that. If a Toxic Avenger reboot came out with Elijah Wood and fucking Peter Dinklage, oh my god, dude, that's easy.
I wonder if there's something offensive in it, or more than likely, what I'm betting happened is that they think because of the reaction they have a good movie on their hands that they want good distribution for.
I think you're right. I think you're
and they're holding out till they get it.
I think your first guess was right. I think it's because it's offensive. The original Toxic Avenger was offensive. It was meant to be offensive. It was meant to be gory and gross and kind of out there. I feel like there's something in it that they were like, I don't know if it's gonna sell there, Bobby. I guess we should like wait. Because you know how people get like, man, I don't know how much. Troma Studios is not like a huge studio. Like $1 million would be for them like $100 million movie if they spent $1 million on it. So they're probably.
I bet they're holding out for a better deal.
Well, yeah, maybe their investors are like, I don't know. I mean, there's a fucking flying penis in this one here, Ted.
Like, yeah, maybe Terrifier 3 will change that with how good it did.
Well, maybe.
Adrian, oh, sorry, Mike, I skipped you over. He said it's okay if she comes back in a cameo, not Laurie. I don't even want her for cameo, dude. Like maybe like a past, like I don't even know how you would tie that in. Like that wouldn't make me mad though. You're right. Let's change.
I'm pretty fine with just moving on from the idea of Jamie Lee Curtis having anything to do with Halloween ever again. Like,
where is the fucking TV series, dude? Where's the news on it? I feel like a Friday the 13th fan right now. Like you told us there was going to be a TV series. There's been Halloween came and passed, not a bit of news. Where's the news on the Halloween TV series, man? Where is it?
You sound like Joe Biden. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Will you shut up?
Shut up, man. I'm not gonna step down from my presidency so you could be president for 30 days. Shut up, man. Shut up.
I'm gonna take it down.
Dude, I wish I could find this I forgot to send it to you, dude. There was it was on NFL memes. I don't even usually go on NFL memes, but I saw it, dude. It was so goddamn funny. It was a fucking goofy ass picture of Tom Brady, and he was like some hearing or something. And he's like going like that. It was like, and it said it's like Joe Biden looking at Kamala Harris after Trump won when she comes back to the White House. He's like. No, I can't remember. Dude, it's some of the it was one of the funniest memes I've ever seen. But anyway,
he had some meme. He did have some meme-worthy moments there at the end. Adrian DeBras says, number one, thoughts on They Live with Roddy Piper. Number
Love
two,
it.
could this film connect with could this film connect as a remake for today's film societal climate?
Yep.
I'm down if right teams are involved.
I think They Live is an extremely underrated John Carpenter movie. I've always felt like I love that movie. Even the fucking 25-minute unnecessarily long alleyway fight scene between Roddy Piper and Louis Gossett Jr., which doesn't make any sense. That's Louis Gossett Jr. I don't want to be accused of racism here. I can't remember that bald dude. Iron Eagle. Is it Iron Eagle? I don't know. Could be. They're black in both movies. I think it's Louis Gossett Jr. No, it's not. You know who it is? It's the guy that played Spawn. You know what? Not because they look alike at all.
David,
because Keith David. That's
Keith
what I said. The first time I said it, I said Keith David. You guys weren't listening, and you guys assumed a racist thing, and that's really unfair. So anyway,
so scared. I knew it, and I was so scared. I was going to be wrong, and I was going to put the sniper rifle on me. I didn't say shit. I just let you go.
I feel like Louis Gossett Jr. gets stuck in my fucking brain when I think of that movie. I don't know what the fuck it is. Anyway,
to be fair, Louis Gossett Jr. would have fucking killed that role.
Yeah. It's not because they look
great
alike. He's a badass, and he was great in Iron Eagle. He was an Iron Eagle, right?
Son of a bitch.
He was an Iron Eagle, right?
Yeah, no, he was an Iron Eagle.
Okay, so you
correct.
could fucking suck a dick because you that accused me of racism are truly racist yourself. No, so anyway, yes, Keith David was awesome. Roddy Piper, awesome. John Carpenter, amazing. That whole movie was great. As far as like, could the film connect with her in today's atmosphere? Absolutely. It's all about fucking just following trends and following whatever the legacy media tells you. Hate this person, hate this thing, hate that thing, be this thing, do this thing, put your dick in that thing, put your dick out.
Jump on the
jump on a rock, pull out your cock, but fuck the dock.
Fuck the dock.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like 100%.
Why did we used to sing that as kids all the time?
I don't know.
Where'd that come from?
Well, now it's like, I don't know. I literally don't know. I think we just made it up in our heads for some fucking.
We were like 12 years old, running around, pull out your cock, but fuck the dock.
I think just we thought it was funny because we were like, we figured out how to rhyme cock with a word, and it was funny to us. But no, here's the thing. Yeah, absolutely. If you look at like social media, like TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and and the fact that they go out and tell you they tell very impressionable people, and I say that very kindly, and they go out and do these stupid things. Yeah, I feel like you could remake or do something with They Live in regards to that, because that's people are brainwashed, dude. And I'm not talking about just one side or the other. They both sides of the political spectrum are just fucking brainwashed. If you are plugged in daily to the
100%.
internet and you are nonstop looking at things, you are an angry, bitter fucking person. You think that the real world is the internet at this point. Yeah. You're like that one guy from Lawnmower Man, where he gets like sucked into the fucking Matrix, and he's like, "I am God here." No, you're fucking, you're a weirdo that thinks that this is the way that life works, and it doesn't.
It would take a really great writer who could actually put that into action in the right way. And B, it would take a studio ballsy enough to put out that. Yeah. And so that probably wouldn't happen. But you're right. If the right people were involved, it could totally work, man. I agree.
Green Adrian jacket, blue jacket. Who gives a shit?
It says Billy Zane reincarnated as Marlon Brando got me hopeful for a Godfather film taking place when his sons were teens kids. He's a spitting image of the Don. He is.
It's dead on. It's dead on. Billy Zane looks fucking awesome as
I would love
Marlon Brando's Godfather.
a Renaissance. Like, I would love that guy to get his due for sure. Colton says, do you think that JLC is the reason Ends ended the way it did? Do you think she had control on her character living or dying? I can see her doing it. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You have hit the nail on the head. Yeah, dude, 100%. She absolutely told. She flexed her tit and said that you are not going to kill Laurie Strode off in the way that you think you're going to do, because I'm a woman and I'm strong. Hear me roar. Fuck Michael Myers, bitch. Go to hell. Well, whatever it was, the legacy idea behind it, I think it was very egocentric. That's what I feel like it was. She was like, I'm not going to die to Michael Myers. I'm not going to die with Michael Myers. We'll just kill him. I cannot believe a COD allowed that to happen. Like, because it wasn't like he just died and maybe he could be alive. They put him in through a fucking wood chipper. Yeah,
there's no doubt, dude. If I'm just being honest with you, like, I know that they'll say that she didn't, she'll say she didn't, but if you put a gun to my head, I'm going to say, yeah, dude, she definitely had her hands in that script, especially the way it turned out. And
you'll never hear anything
no doubt
other than
she had her
like,
hands in that script.
Yeah, and you'll never hear anything. No, absolutely. The way that it was wrote, we shot. It was like, you'll never hear anybody say, well, we had a different idea for the ending, but Jamie had some ideas, and after some brief consultation with her and her team, and us being scared of our jobs if she didn't show up, we decided that Jamie's got a great idea. So we went with Jamie's idea, and I think it turned out like amazing. But that's spineless Hollywood for you, man. That's spineless directors. That's spineless creative control. That's people that they don't give a fuck about the property they work on. And like back in the day when a writer or a director, I would say the director, but when a director had a vision,
Perfect.
when a director had a vision, it was going to go that way. Period. It doesn't matter what star they've got. Like, these are fucking like, you got hired to do a fucking job, and this is all speculation. We don't know if Jamie Lee Curtis said this or did that or whatever. I just have a feeling she probably had a lot to do with it. But but back in the day, they would be like, no, I hired you to do a fucking job, and that's your job. You're an actor. You show up and you do what the fuck I tell you to do, and you read this on these little lines that are called words on this paper. It's called a script, and you get millions of dollars. And that's it. You shut your fucking mouth. That's what you do, and that's all you have to do. But
that's
see,
what John would have said.
But then you get the people that let these on, these people that are like ego-driven assholes. They just get pussied. Like Kevin Smith got pussied in with that Bruce Willis thing. Like, he got scared. He got intimidated.
It's Bruce Willis. Yeah, I don't blame him on that one.
Yeah,
to be honest with you,
but I don't know.
Bruce Willis.
Anyway,
what are you gonna do? Boot skate boogie said it's been a while. I just want to say hello. I hope you both are doing well. God damn it, Mike. Well, you say it because you
already did it, Mike.
You do it now. Now you do it. Dance, funny man. Dance.
I'm not gonna dance for you.
Fucking shit.
I'm not even gonna look at you.
Suck it.
As of right now, I'm all over you. God damn you, Michael. I don't know you. I don't like you. As of right now, I'm all over you.
They were gonna remake
It's so
Encino
weird
Man,
that's the guy. That's the cameraman from Wayne's World. Is the bully from Encino Man.
He looks just like the singer for Highly Suspect when he was thin.
What?
Oh,
by the way, I meant to tell you, and you guys can follow up if you want to. There's a YouTube channel called, and he's only got like 4,000 subscribers, I think. Dude, it is
quit wheezing on my grindage.
No, dude, right? Listen. It is a time capsule. Listen. It's a time capsule of amazingness. Like, it's not gonna blow up or anything like that. It's 90s grunge dreams, dude. Like, he recorded everything of him, like, as a kid from 1989 to current.
I've seen this. Yeah,
dude. He went to see the premiere of Scream 3. It shows him and his buddies going out to dude. It's fucking awesome. There's a video of him like renting movies and going upstairs to his bedroom and then watching like Army of Darkness and shit. It's fucking awesome, dude.
I agree with D-Lan, by the way. Hit the fucking like button.
Jesus Christ, D-Lan, you're a guy? I had no idea.
Who the fuck is that? Yeah, dude. No, I saw that too. That shit's crazy, man. That's what a cool idea, dude. That's what I would do if I can go back in time,
man.
Just like,
well, for me, what
record
just
all
watching
that
that
shit.
stuff is like the nostalgia is like it's him and his buddies hanging out, and like I think it's like 1993. It's something I don't know, and it's late at night, and they rented like 3 movies, and and one of them's called Street Trash, and then the other one's called Weekend at Bernie's too. He's like, you know, that one's gonna fucking suck. And then they rented something else, and then it's like they rented 3 movies, and they're all hanging out, and they're playing Sega Genesis and like talking and reading comic books. I don't know, man. It just makes you miss that shit.
Yeah, what a good time to be alive, man. That was like I wouldn't want to go back because like you don't want to take away the technology you have because it's great, but I would like to go back and like take a 2-week vacation into the 90s when we didn't have the internet and shit and just hang out and read comic books and talk shit. Movie poop shoot.
If you could, yeah, dude, if you could unplug for like 2 weeks and go back to a world where it's literally there's no such thing really as the internet. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god! So we're not gonna do the we can't do the Instagram thing, but I just went back. You remember we reviewed this movie for a Patreon review? You remember Frankenhooker?
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy's name?
Did we say something offensive or we canceled?
No. But we reviewed this movie, and I just went back and rewatched it again. And dude, this guy's performance in this movie was one of the funniest fucking things that has ever happened of all time. And hang on, I gotta pull up the right moment here so we don't get copyright slammed. This is some of the best.
If you want to tag really quick again, the website to go to, we watched the movie Square Circle 5. By the way, guys, it looks good. Look, I got the old school logo here.
Square.site. That could be it.
Good shit. These are really good. I don't know. These are really good. Katie gave me this one. Is fucking good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff, McGruff.
Yeah, we got coffee cups, got all sorts of shit on that motherfucker.
You guys have hats? I don't think you have. We don't have hats.
Not yet. We're working on it though. We're all working on the fucking hots.
I'm working on get the fucking goddamn thing in focus, bitch. Never mind. Okay, there it is.
Whoa!
Look at that. That's good. Let's go down through it. Like right there. Look, $50. That's $50 for a t-shirt. I call that an ignorant bitch.
These fucking coffee cups are only $12 fucking dollars, man. The totes are sexy. They're only 15.
Dude, that looks good, man. Yeah, that's a great website. That's a great layout.
It's good shit. It's good shit. It'll get you horny. It'll get you laid. Check this shit out though, dude. This is from a movie called Frankenhooker, and this is a pimp called Zorro, and he's only in 2 movies, and they're both Frank Henenlotter films, and he's the best part of fucking both of them, dude. He's so good. Watch this shit. He's a big mother.
Yeah, so
his mouth's not even moving. Watch this shit.
Monkey, I know you're all in there. Every one of you. Well, sorrow will take care of you again, and sorrow knows what you need to get into the right state of mind. Some of this sweet rock.
Dude, I
some of the sweet.
Listen,
rock.
If I ever went to Planet Fitness because I've never been, and I signed up for a membership, and this guy came up and told me like he could be my personal like trainer, and he like had this, I'd be like, I'm gonna listen to you though.
One more time, he says, Zon knows what you want. Zon knows what you did. Some of the sweet.
He's like, you're right. I do want that. Is it gonna work overnight?
Because his mouth doesn't even move when he goes sweet rock.
Well, sorrow's here to take care of you again, and sorrow knows what you need to get into the right state of mind. Some of this sweet rock.
Do you know why that is? Do you know what? Because they put that in post. He added the fucking voice in post.
Dude,
so the director was like, well, we can't go back and film the scene again. We'll just add it in post.
Yeah, he was in Henenlotter's movie before that. He was in Brain Damage, and there's a scene where this little guy, this tiny guy goes to the shower and he's gonna kill him. But this dude, I think it's Christian Gonzalez or something like that. He's in there just like all huge and shit in the shower. He's like, hey man, what you need? He's like, don't be scared. Nobody gonna bother you, man. He's just like fucking rubbing his face. Like, nobody's gonna bother you, man. I fucking love that guy. I don't know.
Hey, by the way,
I want to rub
your dick on his mouth, or have his dick rubbed on your mouth.
It's what I want in the night.
I wish to God that YouTube had, because it can be really funny. It could be bad, but it could be really funny. I wish we had TTS on YouTube.
Titties.
No, text to speech.
Text to speech
for like super chats. Like if you
like
put
they
a
would
limit,
speak.
well, yeah, you could put a limit on it. Like $25 will give you a TTS.
Yeah, what I would do, I would love to be able to have a.
But I think it's only
show
on
people
Twitch.
could call in. No, you imagine if people could call in, and like they could like leave little voicemails.
I think that would be great. But
chat?
it was what was that? What's that fucking show? Was it the man show? They used to do that, or Loveline. I can't remember where they would have or
Loveline. They definitely did that.
They had people, but I think it was the man show too. They had people call in for like 2 minutes. They would do a 2-minute thing, and they would just randomly pick people.
Yeah, no, that dude, it'd be so fun to have people calling the show.
The problem is if you have somebody calling in, they could, you got weirdos that'll come in and they'll drop like N-bombs or they'll drop like some bad words and you're fucked. If you do a TTS, at least you can edit out certain words.
Yeah, if we could set up a line where people could leave voicemails and then we could screen them first.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about
because if you do it, I don't get me wrong. I would love to do a live stream where you're just like it's live, so you don't. I don't know who the fuck it could be. Satan, and then you're like bomb. But you're clicking the thing, but again, there's some douchebags that'll come in and they'll ruin the fun for everybody because all they want to do is get some attention, so they'll drop the N-bomb or they'll do something stupid like that.
Yeah, show their tits or something. Stop it.
No, I mean that. Dude, that's another dude. I swear to dude, that's one of the worst things I couldn't even imagine doing. There's a live show.
Dale Torres said, Melissa Itzace. That's good.
No, there's a live show called the Whatever Podcast, and they've had chicks on there that are like OnlyFans girls, and they'll get mad because they either got like out debated or whatever. And so they do a rage quit where they talk shit and they're like, well, fuck you. And then they get up to leave. And then before they leave though, just to show that they pull up their fucking, they show their tits. Yeah. And they're only doing it because they know they're violating TOS. So the guy that hosts the show has to like immediately move the camera so he doesn't get violent. Dude, fuck that shit, dude. That I would sue somebody for doing shit like that because you're literally trying to show your you're trying to ruin a business. Sure.
We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure something like that out. That would be awesome. Austin says they say Batman is the most capable human in comics, but Dr. Doom is also human and outclasses Batman in every way, times 1 billion.
Austin, you know what? You spitting facts right now, though, dog. And a lot of people aren't ready to hear the truth that you're bringing down from the mountaintops because I would follow your cult if you establish one, the cult of Doom. You are correct, Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom. Let's put some goddamn respect on the name of Latveria. He is absolutely the superior to Batman. Batman is great in all aspects, and he is the master debater and a great detective. But at the end, but at the end of the day, Dr. Doom.
You said master debater.
I know, I meant to.
Masturbator.
At the end of the day, Dr. Doom is not only Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne intelligent, as well as Bruce Wayne rich. He's also a capable inventor. He's a ruler of a people. And he's got a green cape. And we like that.
And he's Robert Downey Jr., who's making a fuck ton of money doing
that. But you know what really sucks is like but I think someone had mentioned, dude, I forgot, dude. So there was I knew it was going to happen. I should have watched it when it came out. Somebody leaked they were at I don't know if it was D23 or whatever, but someone leaked the actual Fantastic Four trailer, the new one.
Yeah,
that's not out yet at all. It was I put it on YouTube. Somebody was filming it, and I was watching it. And I saw it. And I'm like, oh fuck, it's there. And then I was like, I'll just watch it later. It was taken down like 20 minutes later. Like it was like unavailable. But supposedly,
did you get to see it?
No, I didn't get to see it because I was like, oh, it'll be there later, so I didn't watch it, but I should have. I'm gonna do that from now on. Like, dude, when I got back from when we had that meetup at Marika's, the next morning, somebody had uploaded the entire movie of Terrifier 3 on YouTube. They'd up the entire fucking movie.
Not cool.
But I was like, yeah, it was actually pretty cool. I was like, and then I was like, no, I can't because we have to watch it together. We're gonna do a first time react with that one. But anyway, what sucks about the idea about Victor Von Doom being played by Robert Downey Jr. is that he's coming from the Fantastic Four's world, and so it's going to help push the Fantastic Four into the MCU and all that stuff, and I understand all that. But then you're not going to really have a Victor Von Doom in the mainstay MCU. I don't know. I'm you know what? I'm with Ryan Reynolds on this. Can we stop with the multiverse shit? Because this is getting like, when this is done, stop it. Just stop the multiverse shit, because this is where it's getting like incredibly stupid and boring and repetitive.
Let me tell you something too, by the way. Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, this is fucking crazy, dude.
Mint Mobile.
This actually makes me mad. This makes me mad. Okay? It makes me mad. I don't like it. It upsets me. Okay? And that's this. I'm getting there. Shut the fuck up. Martha Stewart is neighbors with Ryan Reynolds. Okay? And she told somebody or whatever. She said, oh shit, where did it go? She said, no, he's not so funny. He's very serious. He's a good actor, she said. He can act funny, but he isn't funny. Maybe he can get to be funny again. Like, that, to me, like, that incensed me with rage. And the reason why it incensed me with rage is because, so you're neighbors with Ryan Reynolds, right? And you decide to out him on whatever entertainment, whatever bullshit you're talking about. And you're like, he's actually not funny. He's actually a serious person. He acts funny. He doesn't mean it, though. Like, and that makes me think of one thing. It makes me go directly to, where the fuck did you go? Huh? Where the fuck did you go? You don't like this topic? You got a problem with this topic? You got a fucking issue? I think Jay's internet just took a dump. But this makes me mad. Like, anybody who has looked into the psyche of comedians and whatever, Robin Williams, okay? Like, I'd say 90% of the people that we find as funny as a society, 90% of people we see as comedians or whatever, are, my fucking thing is doing some crazy shit here, are people who develop their sense of comedy because they came from a traumatic background, right? Whether they were picked on or they weren't loved by their parents or whatever the situation is. You know, a lot of people develop a sense of comedy as a way of fitting in with people, as a way of hiding their pain and shit like that. So whenever someone comes out and says, oh, that person's not actually funny, they're just pretending to. Ryan Reynolds is not a fucking monkey to dance for you. Like, if you're neighbors with him, you had one interaction or whatever, and maybe he just doesn't like you. He doesn't feel like being funny around you. For Martha Stewart, who gives a fuck, really, like what Martha Stewart thinks anyway, to come out and say something like that, that burned me up really deep down. I was like, what a shitty fucking thing to say about a human being. You know? You guys get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe it's a weird thing that made me angry or whatever. But it's like, yeah, he's not on 24/7. He's not constantly trying to be a dancing monkey for you, trying to be funny all the time. It's like, yeah, he's a human being outside of it. I've met people before. They're like, how come you're not running around talking about fucking butts and stuff? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm a human being. You know what I mean? Like, I have fucking thoughts outside of that shit. That shit just burns me up so bad. I don't like Martha Stewart anyway. It's one of those people who's famous just because they're famous. Snoop Dogg. Same thing. At this point, what do you really do, like, content-wise? You're just famous because you're a famous person. So to talk shit on somebody else who's out there creating still and creating new things still, just, ooh, that burned me the fuck up. And I don't like Martha Stewart. All right? Yeah, you're right, Clinton. I have a thing against fucking Martha Stewart now. She can eat my ass on a fucking satin pillow. Nights in white satin? The fuck is Jay? Watch, we're going to call them together. You guys hear this, right? Answer, motherfucker.
What? You're not calling me.
Now I got your voicemail.
Please leave your message for.
Hang on.
You got that? That's not my phone number.
Yeah.
You literally called a different number.
I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna stick my dick so far down your throat that you're gonna feel it come out the other side of your ass, and I'm gonna make you come back over to suck your own dick out of the other side of your ass. and then when you're done, I'm going to feed you corn chowder while you listen to the sounds.
Instead of being an asshole, I don't
What?
have much time because apparently Spectrum is the biggest piece of fucking trash goddamn internet
Take it up
service
with your
provider
internet provider, pal.
everyone has ever fucking seen, period. I'm going with MetroNet tomorrow. Fuck you, you sons of fucking whores. You're probably your moms are goddamn communists, 100 fucking %. I can't stand it. I literally lost Wi-Fi fucking connection. I lost Wi-Fi for connection for no fucking reason. No reason.
I hope that was not your phone because I just left that voicemail on someone else's phone number.
You know what? I just got it, and I am not going to listen to it. Because I was actually
spoiler alert. Now you know.
I was going to send you a very nice look. I was sending Mike a very nice text message. I said, "Hey man, my fucking net is gone. Sorry, it's completely out." And then piece of shit Mike talk about sucking me off and shit or whatever. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, Spectrum fucking sucks. I can't believe they're still around. And Ryan Reynolds said, "What? What did he do? What happened?" See, I can't, dude. Like when it came back on, I literally went outside. I went outside and I was like, no, I went over there to where my internet is in the living room. And I'm like, because I was like, because I saw it was red. Like, you know, how when you, no, when it was red, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It's fucked. I can't do it. And then I'm like, and I was like bitching. I'm like, I was sending that text. And then I was like, I'm just going to check. Because I'll bet it's coming back on. And it was. Sure enough, it's fucking blue again. I'm like, oh, I can't fucking stand this goddamn inept company. Like,
hey, it lasted until the end.
No, I don't. Fuck them, dude. Like, seriously. Like, what the fuck are you doing, you piece of fucking shit? Like, I moved from the country.
There's a lot of good tips from the chat. You should switch to T-Mobile.
I have T-Mobile on my phone, and that's dog shit. So that's
Mint Mobile. We were talking about Ryan Reynolds.
No, I'm just gonna MetroNet like might be the thing. I don't know because I seen them advertise a lot. I'm not do Spectrum fucking sucks. I literally moved from the country to a city area, and it's getting worse fucking reception than fucking when I was in the country.
You're on the lower levels of a building, though, so maybe
I don't give a good fuck if I'm underground in a casket with what I'm paying for fucking internet.
I don't give a good fuck. I would use that.
I know. It's like for what I'm paying for internet, it better come through loud and fucking clear.
Mr. Beer said, "To our busybody, nosy ass neighbors called Martha." Cheers, pal. Yeah, Martha Stewart came out, Jay, and she said that she's neighbors with Ryan Reynolds. And he's not actually funny in real life. He's a really serious guy. So he just pretends to be funny. And it's like, do you know what a comedian is? Like, they're not a dancing fucking monkey who's on 24/7. Look at what Robin Williams said about the reason he's funny is to cover up all of his, all the shit going on in his brain. Like, it's such a shitty thing to say about another human being. I hate her guts.
Actually, first off, Martha Stewart based.
My camera died.
Based Martha Stewart. I don't want to hang out with a fake like Ryan Reynolds. If you're not funny all the time, you're a fucking fake.
I'm gonna make your face big. My name's
Shut up. Shut up. No, well, you know what? I mean, that's how it is for anybody, though. I mean, I can't believe that she would be like, he's not the same as he was when I see him on the movies. You know, like when I see him in the Deadpool movies. He's not like that. He's not like that at all. It's so weird. For me, it's like I thought you were a genuine person, so I just don't want anything to do with him at all. And I don't think anybody should pay him money because
like you're Martha fucking Stewart. There's nothing genuine about you.
First off, she smoked too much of Snoop Dogg's fucking weed, and that's what the problem is.
I'm back, slut.
Oh, you got like a lag going on.
Well, it's because my camera's trying to. My camera's trying to die because it's dead.
So Austin comes in here with a hot, sexy idea, and well, not an idea, but a question. He says, throwing in another hypothetical. Let's say you did something naughty, but you had a choice of who's coming for you. You go on with Art or Pumpkinhead. So you did something really bad, like you went to a Diddy party, and you're gonna be facing consequences right now. Instead of a dick in the butt, you're gonna have to face down either Art or Pumpkinhead. What's it gonna be? Well, they're both supernatural at this point. I think I'm gonna go. I feel like I'm going with Pumpkinhead 100% because at least I know the death will be quick. Like he'll take me up to a very tall tree and then just drop me or something. He won't torture me. Like Art.
Yeah.
Art will he'll torture you and like have fun with you. Like he'll take your wiener and rip it off and like make earrings out of your foreskin or something and be like and like do weird shit to you. I feel like Pumpkinhead will do it quick and Art will torture you. So I'll go with Pumpkinhead just because I want the quick death.
You 100% had the right ass answer, and there's nothing else to add to that. I don't want Art to kill me. I would rather be killed by anyone rather than fucking Art. You know? Yeah. Also, Mr. Bearder, our busybody nosy ass neighbor's called Martha. Cheers, pal.
You read that already,
I'm
Mike.
back for a second. My shit just came back to life. Fuck yeah, let's go.
You already read it, bro.
And I'm dead again. I'm fucking dead again. This thing keeps trying to come back to life like the fucking Undertaker. It's crazy. But it's dead. It's over with. Mr. Beer also said to Jay's fake ass neighbors, cheers. Fuck those fuckers. They're behind you.
You live around here, Mr. Beer?
Mr. Beer.
Mr. Beer, do you know?
Mr. Jones.
They're not fake. I don't know them. But I do know somebody had said like they're like, I think I'm your neighbor, Jim. Like, you better not fucking be. Dude, we were like walking Buster today. It was like a moment out of a movie. I'm literally getting seasick and I'm not even on a boat.
What's happening to you? What's happening to
you know what I want to do? I can click on things too. I choose
What's
not
happening
to.
America? Where
Trump,
were the other
Trump. No, I was at Walking Buster with April, and this dude came out to smoke fucking weed, and he came out the door, and I had to wrangle Buster toward me so he could go pee or whatever, because the dude was like. What's up? And I'm like, oh my god, you fucking skank. He looked like fucking Buzz from Home Alone. And I was like, god damn, is that what happens? Is that what happens after you're fucking like 16 years old and you have like a rich fucking lawyer dad and you don't really talk to him afterwards? God, you're a disgrace, you fucking sack of shit. Look at you. Go, yeah, hide, you pussy. Won't even go on Joe Rogan to debate me. Fucking pussy.
Where are you going? Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? I can see you. I can see you. Look what you did, you little jerk.
It's like that. No, dude, if you ever get into a fight with somebody, you should say, it's like, look what you did, you little jerk. Like, and they'd be like, because it's so disarmingly funny, they might be like, all right, well, I'm not gonna fight you anymore because you just called me a little jerk. You better get out of here, you nosy little pervert. I'm gonna slap you silly.
Hey, listen. Hang on. Keep talking. It's fine.
No, that was from Home Alone 2, though. When he was like, you better get out of here, you nosy little pervert. Because he records it on his talk boy, and then he uses it later on against Rob Schneider. Okay, yeah. Oh, I was going with it. Well, dude, it's really weird because you're not on camera, so I don't know. Like,
I know.
What are you trying to do? Like, is it like? No. Okay.
I can't get good.
You're just going with all the copyright strikes tonight.
All right, we're gonna go.
Yeah, this has been
Ready to
fun. I love all about. I don't know what the fuck happens. JC, huh? You're a son of a bitch, dude.
No, it comes back to life and then it goes away again.
Somebody said David Conlon said sex in the treehouse. What are you talking about? In my treehouse?
Hello, boys. Oh my God, I'm so gay. I'm so gay. Hip, hip, hooray. Call me
What the fuck is that?
I'm a queer. Drop down.
I don't know.
What is that?
I just modified I'm
so
gay,
tight.
and that's what came up.
Lynn says, "Are you all leaving? All y'all leaving?" No, you guys. Hey, listen. I don't think we have a Discord, but you guys can hang out and talk to each other. We just won't be in here.
Good night, you guys.
See you guys.
See you Friday
Stay
night.
sexy.
Bye. I'm so gay.